Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're doing the things and the stuff this week. We're back, baby, with episode 17 of Mistlost. But before we jump into recaps and things and stuff, let's introduce our lovely cast. We're going to start with the top left of the player side of the screen with Alyssa.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me on Twitter at @adisasterqueer. I am playing Revelation, who uses they, she pronouns and is an Aasimar Circle of Stars druid and is Angie. They're Angie.
Hello, everyone. I am Mariana. I also go by Lagrimosa with a 0. I'm on Twitter and a bunch of other places. And I'm currently in a very different setup, and I'm all discombobulated and everywhere. Feels like everyone just stirred my pot for like the last month and a half at this point. Anyway, rant. I play Nikita, the Wood Elf Barbarian, and we both go by she, her pronouns.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Victor. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me online at Villa Vicencio on Twitter and on co-host now, where I've been writing mech fiction, which I'm cool. It's cool, you know. And yeah, follow me places so that way you know when I release cool shit. Otherwise, today I play Synarch, who uses he and they pronouns and is a tabaxi rogue.
Hello, I'm Charmy, also known as Captain Charmy, on Twitter and other places. I play Aurora Incinerantis, the Fire Genasi sorcerer, who doesn't look as cute as usual, but still looks cute. We both go by she, her pronouns.
Hello, I'm Aki. Or Akito if you're feeling fancy. Alyssa gave me their cold, 100%. Across the screen, through the internet, and also across the border. How horrible. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where you were going with that either, but it's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of not knowing where to go with that, you should find me. Like, I'm running a Barbie event. It's happening this Saturday and Sunday. It's 4 back-to-back one-shots split across 2 days, also across the Barbie-verse. If you want, we have giveaways that will happen. I somehow made that work. So, like, expect that. And just, on my Twitch channel, which is the exact same name that is on this channel. I'll, like, poke it in the chat. Yeah. I forgot what it was called.
I'll poke it in the chat. That sounds good. Okay, last but not least, hello. Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm your Dungeon Master this evening and every Wednesday evening that we are playing this game, and also on Fridays. You can find me all over the internet at the Mandy, just like on this channel. I write for TTRPGs, do book layout design and things and stuff, and I'm also a cast member over on the MagiRPG channel here on Twitch. You can find me there on Tuesdays playing Blades in the Dark. Spectrefay, thank you for that shout out. And yeah, that's me. So let's talk about recaps. So much happened last session. The crew was reunited as Alyssa joined us once again from the depths of sickness and busyness. So we got to resolve all of Revelation's shopping needs. And I believe Sin and Rev went on a date, trading gifts for secrets, in which Rev promised to finally reveal to Synarch their tattoo, which, spoiler alert, they no longer have. After something that happens later in the episode, Dayu and Lady Suzume Red Fang have a little heart-to-heart to talk about the burrow, to discuss and give Dayu a little heads up in terms of what to expect if she were to go back to the burrow anytime soon, in the form of a literal actual statue of both her and her deceased twin, Mei Lin, as part of a large memorial for the deaths that occurred before Dayu disappeared from her friends and family in the burrow. Dayu wrote a letter to give to Lady Suzume to send to the burrow, to let her family know that she is alive, presumably. I have not seen that letter, so I don't know what it says. Yeah, somebody forgot to write their letter, and I also forgot to poke you about it, so it's fine. The group discussed briefly going north to Elysia instead of continuing through Southmoor, given that they had to travel back north to reach the Fox Den, the town that they were in over the last few days. And it caused a bit of strife amidst the party, in that Dayu felt like she had been kind of forced to return to her home, Southmoor, a little bit against her will, and now that they're here and dealing with all of her things, that Revelation wanted to change direction and go even further north, which sparked a large discussion that took quite a bit of time. And in the midst of this discussion, Revelation had a revelation in the form of her deity, Furos, the Lord of Secrets, appearing like ink, like an animation, on the page of the map that they were looking at while deciding what routes to take to potentially go north to Elysia, in which he promised information, which was to say that she would get what was rightfully hers, and then she would have everything. And what would she give to have everything? Not only promises and secrets, but that of a life. The life of the boy she dated in the Veil of Night. She sacrificed her, I believe the term was former pet project, in order to obtain this information, to allow her to stand strong in her convictions, to assure her that she would be going in the direction that Furos hoped she would go. So, yes, for the folks at home, the rest of the party was unaware of this conversation as it happened in a liminal space outside of time in the span of a single breath, before being forced to continue conversation normally, in which you all decided to simply continue on the path you were already on to go through the rest of Southmoor. All none the wiser that Revelation has effectively achieved her very first kill of another person. And by the way, as a side note, the meteor shower was the event that Revelation wanted to make sure that she witnessed on Mount Ceres, I believe. Yes. And that it was an important event for her druid circle. That is what you know. And from there, we fast-forwarded just a little bit to through the rest of the travel so that I wouldn't have to narrate you all traveling through the same swath of land once again, back towards the Deadlands, the swamps of Southmoor. And that is where we will pick up this evening, as I will bring you to a new map. Look at that. Let's travel everybody here. And you know what? Let's share the map view. Why not? I'm feeling a little feisty today. So, oh my goodness, let me fix. Some of you have been spawned off the map here. Let's fix some of that. And some of you are also tiny.
Nikita's so large.
You're so
small.
Oh my god, you guys are so tiny. I need to fix this. There. I should just put this here. Oh no. Story of my life. It's okay. I'm just gonna lock that so it leaves us alone. I don't think everybody's in here. No. We're missing... There you are. I was gonna say, where the hell is... Oh no, Revelation! I knocked you over! How did I manage that? Okay. There. Stop slipping around, you little weirdo. Let me fix you. I can fix them, I swear. Okay. So yeah, you are camped out on the edge of the bog here. You've got Kazuhiko here. Please don't wander around the map, that I will say. Stay where you are for the time being. But yeah, you are kind of camped out here on the edge of the bog. It is gross. It is rainy. It is the worst possible weather you could hope to have while traversing through this space. Frank the Tank Canada, welcome in. I love that name. Yes, so it's dark, it's grimy. It's also like the most trees you've seen in the time that you have been in Southmore. There are a fair number of trees here. There's a fair number of greenery here because the earth here essentially is just bogged down with water and mud and grime. So if there's anything any of you would want to take care of while you are in camp mode, I know you talked about it offline, this would be a good time to do it before we get into the actual travel aspect of things. Don't all talk at once. Hello? Did I lose you guys? Am I losing my mind?
No, we're
Okay.
We're all being too polite.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
when are you
Well,
guys? Since when are you guys polite? I'm confused.
I don't need to be polite. I'm playing Aurora, so
I was gonna say Charmy and I are Canadian, so we're just following a stereotype.
Yes.
it's true. Charmy would follow that, but Aurora will instead try to corner Nikita at some point in a somewhat private scenario. And if that becomes an opportunity, she's gonna ask a question, see how it goes.
Okay.
Did you need something?
Yeah, I just wanted to see how you were doing after revealing a lot to us when we were talking about where to go next.
Did I reveal a lot? I think I've been honest about my father being dead.
Yeah, definitely honest about it. And that's really like very healthy, I think. You did kind of express some worries about going up north, though. And if you wanted to talk about it, like I'd be totally down to listen, but you don't have to.
I don't think I know what I feel yet. I
So
just
you
haven't
need
gone
time to
back in a
think?
while. I guess so. Which I mean, I don't know if Southmore will allow me to do that necessarily. But maybe on the way up I could think about it more. But I feel like the more I try to think about it, the more I might try not to.
Hmm. Well, sometimes I find talking about things helps. Sometimes I find keeping things hidden is better. So whatever feels right, you let me know.
I was going to say that, do you need to talk about anything?
No, I'm good.
Consider us on the same page.
For now. And she'll step away, give her privacy.
think he's gonna be feeding Smar probably. Throw some like dried fruit and nuts in her hair.
Yeah, Smar is definitely like hiding in your hair as much as possible because it's thundering outside and it's scary, and so he's kind of all nested up in your hair and doesn't want to come out.
Little babe.
Little baby.
It's alright.
You basically just like have to hold like something like near your neck, and he just kind of reaches out and grabs it. Doesn't come out for
Little
food.
snatch.
Yeah, he just kind of just like grab, just mine. This is mine now.
So cute.
At Bougie, by the way, also is not a fan of the rain and the water. He is hiding in one of the tents, probably for as long as humanly possible before he gets forced out into the wilderness. Which is funny because he's a wild animal. He's just like, nah. I need my tree.
I don't care for this.
Send me back to my tree. What have you done? Was that it? Were those the only things you wanted to do at camp, you guys?
Sin wanted to check in on Rev.
Okay.
If Rev would even give him the time of day. I don't know how Rev's been over these past couple days of travel.
Yeah, I think that Rev has definitely been distant over travel.
Yeah, and so I think he's just sort of like, I don't know. I think he's bringing over something like that he's had someone warm up, like probably Aurora, like a small like tea drink, and he's just like, want something warm to drink before we head in?
Yeah, probably a good call. Thanks.
Yeah, I just sort of noticed that you needed some space, but now we're gonna be just. I wanted to check on you.
Revelation sort of shrugs and looks out into the swamp, I think avoiding Sin's eyes a bit, and says, well, this certainly does look like a good place to stay close. Wouldn't want someone getting lost in there.
I think with the level of insecurity and guilt that Sin has been dealing with, I think he moves into Revelation's like view when Rev like avoids his eyes, and is just like, are you mad at me?
Revelation just sort of shrugs, looks down again, not maintaining eye contact. What's done is done.
It's not really an answer to my question, and it's I'm on your side. I'm on the side of everyone here. I don't think that we're not aligned. I think that we're annoyed with each other. I think that we're bumping up against the sharp parts of each other, but I think that we're all on the same side, and know that I am here for you, but I can't do that if you won't let people in.
If you were on my side, Sinark, we would be headed north right now. I tried. I tried to let you in. I tried.
Sin looks hurt and frustrated, and he doesn't hide it. And I think he says, "Look at me, if you're gonna say that." Because I agreed with you. I tried to make things work. I tried to make things work for everyone. So look at me in the face and tell me that you think that I'm not on your side.
Rev's hands clench at their side, and it's not hidden by their draping sleeves as it usually would be. And I think that that's something that she is still getting used to. But she meets your eyes, and there's a moment of just like raw emotion on her face before she masks and just says, "You don't get to demand things of me like that, Sin."
I don't get to demand that you, give me the courtesy to look in my face when you're making accusations of me not being on your side? Am I requesting that you do something unreasonable?
Just, what are you trying to get from this?
I'm just trying to see if you're okay. There was nothing that I was trying to take from you. There was nothing there was no ulterior motive. There's no secrets I'm trying to draw from you. I was just trying to figure out, well, I know you're not okay, but I'm trying to ease the burden if I can.
There's nothing you can do for that. We are where we are, and we just need to keep pushing forward.
Okay. I'll get us where we're going. I promised you that.
Don't make me promises you can't keep.
I think instead of looking frustrated, like a very sharp determination enters his face, and you've seen that when he's tried very reckless bullshit in the Kalikoshire, when he's done very stupid shit in Okurai. It's the look that he has seen a challenge and he is taking it. And he sort of straightens up and he's like, "All right, I won't promise. I'll bet you then." I bet you on I think he sort of like, he opens his pouch, right? And he goes through it and he hears the clink of gold. And he's just like, "I will pass down whatever loot we get from here to the mountains to you, and only to you, if we don't make it. But if we make it on time, you have to wear a really big stupid hat for a week. It's gonna be the ugliest thing you've ever worn.
And there's a part of Revelation that wants to say no, just because if they don't make it, the treasure isn't going to make that any better. For her, it doesn't measure up at all. It's nowhere near commensurate, but in the end, we still have to work together, and it's better to have you on side. And so she sticks out a hand.
He takes it and he shakes it, and he's just like, and if you don't want me to pry anymore, just worried about you. I think Sin looks for something on Rev to try and gauge, because Rev has given him nothing except that, like, he feels like she's mad at him. And so I think he looks for the bottle that he gave Rev. Does Rev still have it on her?
Yeah, I think that it's harder to spot, but it is still sort of tucked away more securely, I think, than it was when he initially gave it to her. But yeah, it's still carried on her person.
Okay. I think that gives some sort of comfort, but he is so fragile right now, even with this like weird determination. So he's gonna retreat before he feels like he catches any more fucking knives from all of you.
And the end of the conversation is punctuated further by the sound of thunder in the distance. Does anybody else want to do anything on your last night on dry land for a while?
Me.
Okay.
So I'm assuming we've been traveling for a little bit, and I feel like whenever Dayu had a moment to herself, she would try to pray in some way to Lunasaran. We haven't been able to do that too well. So she's like when you attempt to keep a journal and you feel bad that you missed a whole fucking week. That is that's what Dayu's doing. In her little prayers, they're tiny updates. More so, even though this is like a god in the fucking sky, this is the sky god, one of them at least, who can in theory watch.
She is watching. She's watching in chat. Yeah. Can you see her?
Literally, she's lurking in the chat, has been lurking in the chat. I'm still going, so just in case you don't know, she went down. You know, like, you just stuff like that.
Are you just talking to her?
Yeah.
Do you have a goal in mind, or are you just updating her just to update her?
Updating her just to update her. Though, I think, so Dayu really wants to talk to her, but Dayu is more worried about the fact that, like, it's fucking raining, and therefore, like, you can't see the moon. So she's like, does that mean the connection's weaker? Like, Dayu's going through moon logistics, and and like the religion's equivalent to math, of like, if the moon is not present, and then I try to pray here, I don't think I'll be able to talk. to her. Once again, we're talking about a literal god
Right.
who could shit gold if she really wanted to, and make jelly beans rain from the fucking sky, right? But like, forget that. Okay, this is Dai's trying to be.
Okay.
He's trying to be very polite to a guest that doesn't exist in this house.
So if you are wanting to talk to her, I would say roll me a D100, please.
Yes. That's the fun part. I talked about having my dice and then I didn't get it out, so you're just gonna get this. What you get with me here. That's not a D100. 78.
Okay. Do you do this while you're on the way to the swamp rather than on the edge of the swamp? Like, are you walking and talking? Are you going off and finding a corner to yourself? What are you...
It would have been during when we would make camp.
Okay.
And after everything's set up and relatively sound, she would find a corner or something like that to go do this with. Because it would be... she's not that weird. where she just, like... where everybody's having dinner and she'd like stop right then and there, drop all her food and go down and pray or die. It's like she'll find some time so that way it's not like, I don't know.
Okay. I would say, do I have the right music for her? I don't know what I did with it. Oh god. Wow, I think I actually... That's fine. We can use this.
Also, look, new pink cup.
New pink cup.
New pink. We have 4s because
it's a new one.
I made my parents get me. Well, not get me. We were looking for new plates and bowls and stuff, and I was like, "We're gonna make them pink." And they're like, "You can't find the pink ones." And I'm like, "We're in IKEA. I can find anything."
Anything.
And I did.
I love that. Okay, so I would say, yeah, I guess this is good enough. No, you can't even hear it. We'll do this. This is fine. I will say, oh, this might be creepy. That's okay. I don't think it's that creepy. You try this for a few nights and, you know, give her updates, and you've got her in your mind and the image of long flowing hair full of starlight. And on the 3rd night of you trying this, when you dream, it's not the usual. It is that sensation of falling that you are very familiar with. Not a harsh, heart-racing fall, more of like a floating downwards until you are in that liminal space, that endless ocean of stars and galaxies and just the embodiment of the night. And you're falling until you are brought upright, standing on the surface of the water. And she is there, waiting for you. She is not standing as per usual. She is not human size. She is full-size, giant woman, sitting on top of the water. The ripples of the water, which seems to meld with and become her hair towards the bottom, just kind of ripples outwards, and you can occasionally see different strands of her hair running through the water that you're standing upon. And you are standing at the base of a multi-story tall woman who is sitting down cross-legged in front of you. You rang.
Out of character, I picked the best deity to worship. Fuck all rest of y'all. One of you doesn't even show up.
You did pick the trickery deity, so there you go.
I picked the best one. One of them doesn't even show up.
She does.
The other one is paper.
She does have the she's the coolest. She's the most fun. She has the most personality.
Pizzazz.
She does. It's true.
Okay. Well, one, Dayu would do tiny little fist bump in the air. It is a minute fist bump.
Yeah, she just kind of reaches down with a finger and just kind of boop to your fist. Even though her finger is bigger than your body, it's just boop.
Oh yeah, no. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
I don't even extend it, you know.
No.
I'm like,
nope, you don't have to.
Barely past my tit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's an L I've made with my arm.
She phones home at your fist, just boop.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been a while. I'm sorry.
That sounds like a song I think I've heard somewhere before.
Well, there's a lot of songs in the world and not a lot of copyright.
True. What's copyright? Is that something I invented?
I hope not.
I hope not, too. It sounds boring. What can I do for you, my dear?
If I'm being honest, my head's empty. Oh shit! But I actually had a whole thing into my mom.
The boyfriend? Is it about your parents? Is it about the burning things, destroying everything in your life? Is it perhaps your emotions?
Oh, look at you! You went and you just checked off all the metaphorical boxes on the metaphorical.
I only have time for one metaphorical box. Only one.
Mm-hmm. Which do you think is the most interesting?
My child, I find everything about you interesting. You were, in fact, born under a very special star.
Pull my ears now. I'm like, see, stop it. Hate that shit. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I guess. So you know how I can like see like ghosts and stuff?
Yes.
Well, this is where I don't know how much you know about it, but I remember I met one little guy. He was fucking rude, and he's like, I guess he's like a person for this Mistlost. I've seen them before.
The Sentinels of Death?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I am aware.
The last time I met one, like I said, little guy, really fucking rude. He said something that has been a little bit on my mind, but to be fair, a lot of things have happened, so it's actually been on my mind for like not as much as it should be.
All right.
He said that Mistlost is watching. Do you watch other people who don't follow you too? Is that like a nosy thing, or is that like am I gonna die thing, or do we have beef now?
She's just like raising a brow, like, well, you see, there's this thing called being an omniscient. It allows me to see a lot of things all at once. I do, occasionally, keep an eye on other individuals who are not necessarily followers of mine, like your Kazuhiko, for example. Mistlost is a bit different in that way. You are very much touched by death. It would make sense for them to watch over you. Especially given your gifts.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. It was just so ominous, you know? I can't afford to die right now. Maybe later, but not right now.
My dear, if Nissos wanted you dead, you would never have been born.
Well, then he can want me to die later. Everybody dies later.
Yes, everybody dies later. It's true.
Okay, well that was bothering me a little bit. We have a lot to do.
What exactly were you doing when you upset this Death Sentinel? You see, I know the answer. I just want to know if you are going to be honest about it.
I didn't do it on purpose.
No, you did not.
I just wanted things to make sense for like 2 minutes. That's all.
She kind of nods.
I lied.
You
I'm
lied?
sorry, I lied. I didn't lie, but I told partial truth. I did sass the little one. The little one was so fucking mean.
They don't have to have bedside manner, dear. They're not doctors. They are merely shepherds of the
know.
dead.
Well, then you need to do a
And
better
some of
job.
them are quite finicky. But
So finicky.
it does not help that you were displacing spirits.
They were already displaced. I just made them known.
You are headed on a very interesting path. I'm not sure if this is something you want. You'll have time to decide. But most people are not blessed with such a shroud. It may feel like a curse at times to see the departed, but it is one of the very special things, but one of the very special things about you, Dayu. If you don't want it, I could always take it away.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, there was definitely a point in time where it was very like a curse to me, and I didn't want it. But that was like 20 years ago. And now not having it sounds worse. So I'm not upset. I mean, I'm allowed to be upset. And I'm also allowed to want, again, it's been a long time since I've had it. But it's not like I'm upset about it all the time. You know? Does that make sense?
Are you denying yourself your emotions?
No, I'm trying to make it make sense. I think.
She
I'm
tilts
not
her
ups-
head, and you can see the hair start falling and getting caught in her horns and all of that. She just kind of like completely tilts her head at you like, It is
I mean-
always better to let yourself feel things. Maybe you would have less problems if you were a little less hard on yourself.
I will nod.
Food for
She's
thought.
listening. Well, I guess that's our time, huh?
This time it is. You have many paths before you, and I'm curious to see which one you start to walk down. We'll talk again.
Okay. See you later.
Cynthia, thank you for the sub. She kind of reaches down and places her hands on either side of where you're standing and just kind of scoops the water and kind of encases you in it until you're falling again. Until you wake up.
Yep. I think traveling after that, so like beforehand, I was giving y'all the equivalent of the silent treatment, or at least most of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like if like Aurora or Nikita were to like poke her, she'd just say that she's not feeling well. She doesn't want to talk right now. You know, like politely but quietly. Now though, back to normal. It's like we never had that fight.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, but the whole time, I would have been either very by myself, like just chilling, or I guess clinging is the best term to Kazu, because why not?
More than usual.
Well, not why not. He's very comforting, but like also like it's just really funny visuals that I'm thinking of.
He's your emotional support kitsune. He's definitely noticing that you're being like more affectionate than usual. And after a certain point, he just kind of looks down at you and he says, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, why?
As much as I enjoy you being close to me, you're doing it a lot, and that's making me wonder if something is wrong.
But in hindsight, there's a lot of things wrong with the world that we have encountered with back to back to back to back. So is there something wrong? Yes. I'm okay.
All right, just checking. You know if anything's bothering you, you can talk to me about anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you think it's dumb or silly, or if you don't think you should feel the way you feel about something, you can talk to me about it.
Even if it's dumb?
Especially if it's dumb.
This is what I'm thinking right now is really dumb.
Is it, though?
Yes. Okay, so you know how before we left, your family was like, oh, you can take your time and figure out what you want to figure out, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll figure out what I figure out. But I don't know what that makes us anymore, because we were like fiancés forever.
True.
And we were also friends, so we were fiancés, so that's 2 F words. Does that make you my boyfriend now? Do you want to be my boyfriend now? What do I even do with boyfriend? Do I water you?
He just kind of he looks a little stunned. He wasn't expecting this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you want me to be your boyfriend? We could do that while we figure things out if you want.
Well, I figured it's a better word than like
playmat. You rated it the best time. Oh my god, can I get a shout out for the playmat, please? Spectre, if you're around. Welcome in, Raiders. We are in the middle of a "Are you my boyfriend?" conversation. So that's happening. Here, I'll shout out. There you go. If you don't follow the playmat already, please do. He is my brother in bisexual disaster crime. It's true. Okay, so let's pick up. Yes, the what are we conversation is happening. So he looks to you and he says, if you would, I would like that. If you would like that, you're right. It is a little strange. We were betrothed for much of our lives, and now we can do whatever we want, and here we are.
It's so much of a better term than buddies.
Yeah, I would not refer to you as my buddy. I would. That's a little odd, for me personally.
And I was thinking of like words that we could use, and then I was like, temple books, man. There's stuff in there. One of them's like, I don't know, just when you read it, and just like the term boyfriend keeps coming up, and I was like, well, what the fuck is that? And then I read this, backtrack, and I figured it out. I thought it was literal like male friend, which is super weird if you think about it that way, because there's boyfriend and there's girlfriend, but what if I have a they them friend? What the fuck do I call them then? Just friend? That sounds rude. Anyways.
I mean, if you want to put a different word on it, you could. Companion.
I think my voice alone is making shit fall. Sorry, what did you say?
I mean, I suppose it's a little more casual sounding than, companion or lover or something like that.
Companion? Sounds like...
He's shrugging, like, if you want to call me your boyfriend, you can do that. I am not opposed. You can call me whatever you want, as long as I still get to be by your side.
That's gay. Okay. I will call you boyfriend until we find a better term. If we find a better term.
So does that mean you're my girlfriend then?
Yeah, if you want.
Wow.
I could also just be your companion.
Oh my goodness. You are just Dayu to me, and whatever label you want to put on it, I am fine with that.
That is true. You are very fine. Thank you. And we'll just keep walking.
He just turns red. He wasn't expecting that part of the conversation to occur.
Eat shit, bro.
He just kind of clears his throat and is like, I suppose I should get ready to navigate our way through the swamp. I'm gonna go over here now.
Oh, wait. If it's the swamp, if it's like the swamp part of the swamp, you have to be like 50% less distracting.
How do I do that?
It's a you problem.
It sounds like a you problem. I'm not distracted by myself.
That's a shame. I'm gonna go over there now.
The Riz, he says under his breath. If I am distracting you, then perhaps you should not travel next to me. Maybe stand by Nikita or something.
It's also impossible. She has 9 in charisma. No idea where the Riz level's at.
What does that mean?
Feel like you have a better idea on how to
His most trusted party member, Nikita. It was because she's tall. She'll stand in the way.
Okay, look, I'm just a small bunny. With too many thoughts.
Okay. Gonna try to not be distracting. Even though he's not showing any skin in this outfit. Like, he's just got, like... Yeah, anyway. His butt does look good, though. I will say that. I'll give you that for your brain rot for later.
I know.
Back, everybody. Sorry about that. You continue on through camping time. Is anybody doing... This is your last call for camp stuff, and then we're moving on. Going once, going twice.
this happened already.
Mhm.
Aurora explained to Bougie, help keep watch, please, because
Yes.
I'm a little worried, but don't stray far.
When you ask him to help keep watch, he just kind of looks at you and like tilts his head, and you get image in your head of him sleeping. Just like sleep.
Okay, so what if you sleep half the time and the other half of the time? Yeah.
Persuasion check.
Ooh, okay.
You're still building that bond. Eventually you won't
23.
have to persuade him so much, but 23?
Yeah.
He kind of squints, but he'll nod.
Good. Thanks, Bougie. And she'll give him a little treat
It's
to
dropping
reinforce
frames again.
that.
Pretty bad. Why is that happening?
How rude.
Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, it just dropped a bunch of frames just then. I don't know why. I don't have anything running in the background. Weird. Okay.
They're fighting
hopefully,
us today.
hopefully it holds up. But yes. So that all being said, you pack up your camp and you begin to you pack up all of your gear, you pack up your camp, put out your fire on the outskirts of this swamp area, and you begin to traverse towards the unknown, so to speak, at least for some of you, most of you, with the exception of Kazuhiko. And you step as cautiously as you can, across a very low wooden bridge that covers part of it essentially links the edge of the swamp with the next little bit of dry land. You can see the water here is quite brackish. It is dark. It is not for swimming or drinking from. It is definitely not safe for those things. And with the weather as bad as it is at present, you are concerned about the safety of even walking through this place, because it is raining quite heavily. It is storming quite badly. So until this clears up, it will be slow going for some time. But that being said, you do cross the bridge. It's a short bridge to get to the first landmass in this space. So actually, I'll move that. Get that out of the way. So I can move the party. And apparently all the plants that you are standing next to. That's great. Love that for me. Anyway. The ground is mucky and muddy, and the soil you are walking on is clearly very loamy. It's very fertile looking. There's a lot of bright green grass and trees and leaves and all manner of vines and a variety of other types of things like lichen and moss. And it's clearly the greenest bit of land you have seen since arriving in this space. And actually, I will zoom out a little bit for the folks at home so you can see. Ahead of you, as you are moving through this space, we'll say you travel for a few miles. It is rough going. It is gross. It smells bad. It's not as hot as it usually is, which is nice, because that's the one upside to this horrific storm that you are dealing with. But eventually you run out of decent land to walk upon, and it gives way to very swampy water that in some places is quite shallow, and in others you're concerned as to whether or not you might have to swim. But Kazuhiko is guiding you through this area as best he can, to the best of his ability and his memory of the times that he has traversed through this space. How is everyone feeling before you run out of solid ground to walk upon? Dogs are barking. People are screaming. There's a fire.
My dog's actually barking.
Oh.
Sin is I think Sin is particularly less what's it called? I think Sin, knock on wood, thought this would be worse. And I think that like he's been pretty quiet the whole walk here, and then just completely silent since his talk with Rev. So I think that like he just looks again like focused and is not complaining, even though whenever he dips down into the water on like this like marshy land, his face gets significantly closer to the water than some of our party. Cohesive.
Yes, I would say that you probably traveled for a few miles before you got to the edge of this space. It doesn't really match what it says on the map here. Some of it gives way to water and you have to wade, and then it gets back to more solid ground, and then you reach the edge. And Kazu kind of looks at all of you and says, well, this is the hard part. Everybody be on your guard.
Stick together.
Yes. Actually, Nikita, would you mind terribly if the way we arranged ourselves was myself taking point, you bringing up the rear, and then everybody else in the middle?
That's what I was going to suggest, actually, so that's perfect.
Excellent.
I wouldn't mind.
Good.
Just to make sure everybody's fine.
Yes. I'm not so worried about maintaining your footing and things like that, but with everyone else being less experienced with this kind of travel, I would feel better if you had their back. So thank you for that. Glad we're on the same page.
Of course.
All right, onwards into the fray. And he will lead you into this area. So, I'll switch back to the roleplay view. Surprise them by doing human pyramid, like cheerleading. That's so good. So let's roll some dice, shall we? Well, I'm gonna roll some dice.
That's worse. I made a
Yes.
face when you asked us to roll dice, but it's even worse if you're rolling.
Oh, I completely forgot. I think I would opt to be in the middle, simply because of range for healing.
Okay.
However, I'm so small. so if we were in the line view, it's like, whee, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So whoop, there's a slope. Though wherever Sin is, there's also a slope, so...
I think
And
Sin would
Aurora
be...
is just slightly taller than both of you.
Yeah, I think Sin would be right behind Kazuhiko because he is mainly a melee fighter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's probably like Kazuhiko, Sin, someone Dayu, someone.
Okay.
Depends where does Rev want to put themselves, because Aurora will go in the opposite spot.
Oh, I assumed Aurora would be sticking back with Nikita, but if it's a choice, then Rev will stay back.
Yeah, I feel like she's probably not paying enough attention to pick up on it in time, so you have the time to get the spot you
There you go.
want.
There you go. Okay, I rolled my thing, so we'll see how that plays out. You travel maybe another mile or so. This is a large swath of land. It's going to take you probably a couple of days at least to get through this to get through this. Although with the weather the way it is, it might actually double your travel time because it makes it much more difficult to move, especially given that the water is slowly rising from the rainfall, which makes it even tougher to walk through. But as day begins to wane, though the sun has not yet set, it is quite dark due to the storm. And in the distance, you start to see little blips of light kind of floating lazily through the air. And there's one off to your left, and another to your right, and a few a little bit ahead. And what an interesting thing to see. It's almost hypnotic. But you're able to trudge on for the time being. But occasionally you see this strange little yellow light blipping in and out of existence, and then another, and then another. As you slosh and slog your way through this disgusting, brackish water. You're cold, you're wet, it's disgusting, and distraction seems nice right about now. I'm going to need... we'll say... charisma saves from everyone, please.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep. Charisma saves from everyone, please.
19.
1 second.
15.
It's the same number.
That's a nat 1 there, kiddo. All right.
Oh, it was a 2
17
minus 1
for
me.
Rev.
Dirty 20 for Dayu.
Okay, dirty 20 for Dayu, 1 for Nikita. Rev, what did you get?
17.
Okay. Aurora,
19.
19. Sin?
15.
Okay. Looks like everybody succeeded with the exception of Nikita. Nikita, you find these lights so fascinating. And you can't help yourself. You have to go check it out. You feel your feet begin to move in the direction of the nearest light. You don't say anything. You don't make very much noise, except because you are in the water, your friends can hear you a little bit moving away as you walk towards a little cluster of lights kind of floating lazily over the water, their light reflecting on the surface and reflecting off of the rain falling down.
Okay, I am right in front of Nikita, and I have a passive perception of 22.
Oh, yeah.
Can I notice that she's wandering off?
Yes, you can notice. What would you like to do about it?
I think that Rev sort of hisses at her. Where are you going?
The light.
She's still walking away from you.
Can I make, this feels like bad vibes. Can I make some sort of check to try and figure out what the lights are?
What the lights are?
Yeah.
I would take an Arcana check.
13?
You're not quite sure what the fuck this is. It's a little weird.
Okay. The lights are... lights. You don't... Come on. You shouldn't split up.
Do I have a choice on whether I come back with Rev or not?
I don't know. Rev, what are you doing?
I think
To
that
stop
if Nikita sort of keeps walking as we're talking, Revelation will reach out and try and grab her hand.
She tries to grab your hand, but you just shake it off and keep walking. This is what happens when you get a nat 1.
It was, to be fair, 2 minus 1.
Oh, it was 2 minus 1? It wasn't a nat 1?
Yeah, no, it was a 2 minus 1.
Oh, I do see that. Okay. All right. It's not a nat 1. We'll get to that in a second.
I'm like right. I think Rev is behind me, and I have great fucking ears.
Yes, you do. So you all start to notice this. Nikita walking away, and if any of you go to catch up with her, that's great and fine. But soon enough, you realize that these lights have begun to close in on you. There are several of them, and Nikita, you are so close to this one. You just reach out. And when you do, you get quite the surprise. Given that you were touching this thing, it doesn't need to attack you. It shocks you. A little blip of yellow lightning kind of comes out before you can even make contact with the strange yellow orb. It shocks you, and you take 9 lightning damage. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Ow, fuck.
Okay.
I hope
Let's
that woke
see.
you up.
Let's see. This is not
And my dice.
a super epic battle. We'll just use this music. Let's get the... I'll leave the thunder sounds on because it's cool. So I'm gonna need initiative, please, from everyone. Let me roll for Kazuhiko. Oh, fuck yeah. Love that
That's
for
very
him.
good.
So, okay, who got 20 plus?
Me.
Okay, what did you get?
I'm pretty sure it's 22.
Okay.
I rolled very well.
Hold, please. Kazu got 24. 24 for Kazu.
25 because I got a natural 20.
22
It's on an
for
initiative
Dayu. 25 for Sin. Okay, 15 to 20. What'd you get?
17 for Rev.
17 for Rev. 10 to 14. Oh god. Okay. Aurora, what did you get?
5.
5
I
for
got an 8.
Aurora, and okay, 8 for Nikita. 5 for Aurora. Let me roll for the Will-O-Wisps. Let's see. Oh, they're little dexterous bastards. I love it. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that. Holy shit. They have a very high initiative.
I'm
Damn.
fucked.
Damn, and we rolled so well too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of us rolled well.
The Will-O-Wisps will go first, in fact.
Wow.
Got a 26.
Damn.
Alrighty, so we're gonna talk about that now. Let me open up the detail page for the Will-O-Wisps. You've got these interesting little bobbing lantern lights kind of all over the space. And they are, let's see, how many are there? Let's decide how many there are. There's 6 of them.
Oh, sorry.
There's 6 of them. Yeah, chat, are you excited for the Will-O-Wisp battle? So, alrighty. We're gonna go into this. It is... First one is going to... it's going to probably go for Nikita because it was the one that hypnotized her.
All right.
That is a 16. Does that hit you? It does.
Yeah,
It does hit you.
it does.
So you take 2d8. I'll roll this time and take, instead of taking the base. Excuse me. You take 9. Oh, it's 9 again. You take 9 points of lightning damage. Let's see. That's the first one. The second one is going to... It is going to... you can see it kind of pass through your body, Nikita. It's very weird. It's just kind of whoosh through you. And it kind of hovers over towards Revelation. I feel like this music is very loud. There's also a bug in
is
my
it?
face.
Did it pass me at all? Like actually, like pass my?
It passed through you because it is incorporeal.
Trying to see if my sentinel would be I guess activated here. Or
It's
not.
staying within 5 feet of you, so it wouldn't matter.
Okay, gotcha.
So it passes through you because Revelation is right behind you, and goes to shock Revelation. It misses. You manage to kind of glance it off, or turn just enough to not get hit by the shock. The other ones are going to fan out and move towards different members of the party. One is going to go for Dayu.
No.
Let's see. Yeah. That is 18 to hit. Yes, that hits you.
Yeah.
That's for 9 points of lightning damage. I keep getting 9 in different combinations. That's exciting. 9 points of lightning damage. And a couple of the other ones are going to... one is going to become invisible. So one kind of vanishes from sight. And then you all start to hear just very strange whispering sounds. And that is the turns for the Will-O-Wisp. Synarch, it is your turn with Kazuhiko on deck and then Dayu.
I guess with the water, the closest one to me would be the one that's right near Dayu.
Yep.
Yeah, Sin, sort of uncomfortable with these lights. I think he would have had, like, hands on weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And starts, like, grips, his rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other. And I think is gonna try and slash at lights. He's not happy with the situation.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you using while you're doing this?
One is a rapier.
Okay.
Which martial finesse, I think it's piercing damage.
Okay.
And the other is a dagger.
Okay. Both are piercing damage. Okay.
Yes, both are piercing.
Yep. Go right ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm actually gonna do 2 daggers. Yes, that's how I can do.
Which one are you attacking? The one that attacked Dayu?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so when you take the attack action, attack with a light weapon you're holding in one hand. You can use a... Okay, yes. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, and it just he's just gonna like try and like in the air to whatever this thing is. So first attack is +7, 21 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Yep.
All right. So that's 1d4, 2 + 5, 7 damage.
Okay.
And I think first level to deal an extra. You don't need. So is this? It's within 5 feet of Dayu, right?
Yes.
So I have my sneak attack dice. Just 2d6 on that first hit, so it's an extra 6 damage.
Okay.
Don't think I can get my sneak attack on the second hit. So that's 19 + 7, that hits.
Yes.
And d4 + 5, which is 2 again, + 5, 7.
Okay.
So in total, I believe that is 14 + 6, 20 damage piercing. So I'm assuming it has some sort of resistance. It's a ghost!
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Furious cat!
Yeah, roll me, I want to see, are you paying attention to see if you're actually doing damage to this thing?
Yes, because I wanted to use my my Eye for Detail move, which is a bonus action to make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yes. Sorry, insightful fighting.
Insightful fighting.
That's what it is. It is a insight check versus the target's deception.
Okay. Okay.
That's only an 11.
Okay, and what are you inciting? You're inciting against...
this Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Insight check is an incapacitated contested by... If you succeed,
deception.
you can use your sneak attack against the target. Okay, so that's what you're trying to... So this is you trying to use insightful fighting to get your sneak attack? That's what this does?
Yeah, yeah, as long as it's up, I can continue to have it. So even if Dayu moves away,
You succeed.
I would have sneak attack on it. All right.
You succeed.
Cool. Not good at deception, this creature.
Okay. Yeah, they're little lights. They don't have charisma. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Kazuhiko springs into action. He is going to... well, he sees what you are fighting and instead will... I guess technically this is a magical weapon, isn't it? Yes. He does not draw his bow, but he will instead draw his longsword and will go for the one of the other wisps that is nearer to him. So that is a +7 to hit. Okay, that's not gonna hit. I'm gonna use luck die. That's better. He absolutely hits this thing. 1d8. He's gonna two-hand it, so 1d10. Okay. He does 10 damage to this thing. And because it is a magic weapon, it does full damage. And... oh, right, he does have 2 attacks, doesn't he? I forgot about that. He's gonna attack again. Does not hit on the second one. The wisp kind of goes incorporeal just in time for the second swing of the sword, and he misses. Dayu, it is now your turn with Rev on deck.
Okay, so first action, I'm going to expend a bardic inspiration so I may bestow a tail.
Okay.
And that's a d12 I gotta roll to figure out what I get. So. I'm gonna keep that.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that alone because that is. I'm not gonna bestow this tail, but I'm not getting rid of it either. I'm just going to keep it.
Okay.
In which like Daya just kind of has a card in her hand now for the whole time, and then she'll pull out another one to bonus action healing word.
Are you going to share with the DM which tail you pulled?
You know what? I'll just share it with you.
Okay.
So that way you could see why I'm choosing not to use it right now.
Okay.
Because it's kind of it. I think we are not in a very fun position to use this out at all. Where are
I'm
you?
looking
Here you are.
respectfully.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yes.
As you can see, it's really cool.
Yes.
I don't think I should use that right now.
I'm gonna make so many memes whenever you do use it. Okay, yes, you hold on to that card. That's quite all right.
Yeah. I hold on to the card. Then I draw the world card to bonus action healing word Nikita, because Nikita took at least 18 points of damage, and I'm gonna soak some of that up. Sop. I'll do it at first level though, just for the sake of the last thing I need is you to like turn to stone in front of me. I think I can fix that, but like I want to have the spell slots to fix that. So, yeah. Let me see. That's just a d4 plus 4. You heal 7 hit points.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No,
Okay.
I don't think I can really do anything else. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Rev, it is your turn with Nikita on deck.
Okay, so there's one at me, one at Dayu, one at Nikita, one
Yep.
went invisible. What about the other two?
They're just kind of floating around. One is currently in combat with Kazuhiko.
Kazuhiko,
Mhm.
right. Okay, I think that Revelation starts by entering Archer form. It's a little disconcerting because I think that as the light flows through her body and sort of centers on different pulse points, it is a little reminiscent of these little zappy boys that are attacking us, but that's fine. And I will use the the bonus action attack that I get from that on the one at Nikita. I definitely miss. That's a 4 on the dice.
Oh.
So I think that, she attempts to sort of spray out a burst of light towards the one that had attacked Nikita, and it just goes wide. The rain and everything is
Gotcha.
throwing me off. And for my action, I will go ahead and guiding bolt at that same one that is engaged with Nikita, and hopefully it works better this time. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey, let's go. Can we get some 20s in chat?
Okay.
Okay.
So how do you
Nat
do?
20. Oh, in D&D Beyond? You mean?
Yeah, I mean, I rolled it. I just what are your rules? Do you just double the dice? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so 36 radiant damage at that one.
Holy shit. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, you kill it.
Yay!
Which one were you attacking again, by the way? The one in front
the
of
one
you?
that had zapped Nikita. The one
that
Nikita.
zapped Nikita. Okay. That one is gone.
Nice.
Frank the Tank, thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, that's a fucking nat 20. That's right, baby. Alright, yeah, you fucking obliterate this thing in one shot.
And that is my turn.
What is your passive perception again?
22.
Excellent. Everything's fine. You see nothing.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, let me...
Hated that.
This is... Alrighty. Nikita, it is not your turn yet. You thought it was going to be your turn, but it's not. Because the dice gods just love me, as they well should, because I am but a humble and most of the time benevolent DM, except for right now.
Okay, that's fair.
Rev.
Oh fuck. Hi.
You don't know how you couldn't see it, but rising up from the water, just near your feet, you see these massive, writhing limbs of vines that engulf you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you are being pulled into this creature that was beneath the water.
That's an 11.
That's a fail, my friend.
Sentinel? Within 5 feet of me or no?
That's if it is. Let's read the rule for Sentinel.
Yeah.
Quick. Let me refresh myself really quick before I say anything, because it's been a hot minute. Sentinel. Why did you do this to me, D&D Beyond? How fucking dare you? There we go. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. And when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So yes, you may use your reaction to attack this thing. However, you have to wait until it is done with its attack in order to do that. So let's see. So you are being engulfed, aka grappled, by this disgusting, shambling mound of plants. And you are now blinded, restrained, unable to breathe. And that Constitution saving throw is for the start of your next turn, at which point you will begin to take damage. So you failed your first one. We'll say con saves. You have one fail. I'm doing this now so that we don't have to fuck with it later. And then at that point you will take damage on your next turn. So not right now. So right now you've just been like fucking grabbed by this thing and you're getting pulled into its body. So that is happening right now. Nikita, you may now use your reaction for Sentinel. Also bear in mind there is a will-o-wisp kind of in between you and Revelation right now.
Gotcha.
In addition to this thing that's happening right now.
Okay. I still think she's gonna go for that hit. Let's do the... I'm still gonna do the greatsword, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my greatsword. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, that was a journey. It's 8.
It's a what?
It's an 8.
An 8? It does not hit.
It was gonna be 16, but it wasn't. It landed on 3. It hurts.
Oh boy. So that is your reaction. It is now your turn. So you may continue as normal.
Alright. I think she's gonna go into her rage. I think for
Okay. Use your bonus action.
I wanna
You
do
go
tail.
into a rage. Okay,
Yes.
you'd like to use your tail, that's fine. You do
So
get
her
Sentinel with the
spiny ass
tail as
tail.
well, so it does expand out your Sentinel range to 10 feet.
Yeah, cool.
Path of the Beast
and
Barbarian is the coolest. I'm not biased or
so
anything. Yes.
She's gonna wail on this thing again, I think.
Okay. You're going for the
yeah.
shambling mound, you're ignoring the will-o-wisp?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it has rev.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Please agree with me. Cool. 20?
Yes, that hits.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So she's just gonna straight up just slash down onto this, being mindful where Rev is.
Okay.
That's gonna be 10 damage.
Alrighty, 10 damage it is.
And I believe that's all I can do with my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. You've used your reaction, you've used your bonus action, and you've done your attack action. So yes, that is your turn. It is now Aurora's turn, and then we are back up to the top of the initiative with the wisps. The wisps. The wispies.
What's the closest wisp to Aurora? Is it
the closest wisp to you is the one that is not presently being attacked. That's just kind of chilling.
How far away would you say it is?
From you, probably like 15 feet.
Okay.
And you are in difficult terrain because you're in the swamp, so your movement is actually halved. That hasn't really become relevant for you guys yet in this fight because you haven't really had to have moved a whole lot. But yeah, so you have half your movement speed right now.
Okay, and we're all still kind of within 30 feet of each other?
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to have Aurora, not sure if this is the right choice, but gonna try it out, call a ghostly skeletal hand, and cast Chill Touch on this thing right nearby.
On the Will-O-Wisp?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what kind of
it'll
damage
be-
does that do?
Necrotic.
Okay.
So it's 14.
14 to hit. That does not hit the wisp.
Okay. So that doesn't work.
Yeah, you're looking for a 19 to hit these guys.
Oh, no. Okay.
They're little
don't
tiny
like that.
incorporeal babies, so they are hard to hit. Little babies. So sweet, so
no,
cute.
I don't like that. I think that is all that is necessary in this moment, but
Mhm.
if physically the group is drifting in a direction, like she'll move a little bit that way, but if nobody else has moved, I just can't recall, then I won't.
Okay. Sorry, I was just checking on chat and you guys are fucking off the walls. Okay, so that's it for your turn? Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
everything Aurora
sorry.
can do. Presumably Bougie is hovering or hiding.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
somewhere out of
what are you doing with
danger?
Bougie during combat? Do you send him to go fly up into one of the trees so that he's away from all this?
I think, yeah, that
Okay.
is her initial instinct, is to just stay safe but not far.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, he will flitter up into a nearby tree and just kind of looking.
And if you see anything really big in the water other than this thing that's already attacking Rev, you let me know.
Okay. We are back up to the top of initiative with the Wisps. We are in round 2 of Wisp City. The one that is next to, between Rev and Nikita is just going to attack Nikita. That's probably not gonna hit. No, it's not gonna hit. Totally misses. Absolutely whiffs. So that one missed. The one that is attacking Dayu is gonna attack Sin now. It's a 19 on the die, plus 4, 23. So that hits you, and you take 2d8. You take 8 lightning damage from the shock. The one that is fighting Kazu is gonna try to attack Kazu. That is that gonna hit my boy? It does hit my boy. Okay, so he takes some damage. He takes 11 lightning damage. He got almost max damage there. Alrighty. And the invisible one will appear right in front of you. Let's see. Let me roll to see who's going to get it. That's going to be Aurora. That is a 15. Does a 15 hit you? Yes?
It does just hit me.
Okay. That is 8. A total of 8 lightning damage.
Ow!
And then the one that you were attacking is also going to attack you. That's not going to hit. That is the Wisp's turn. Sin, it is your turn, then Kazuhiko, then Dayu.
I think Sin is fucking losing it after he just saw Rev get swallowed. I think he's gonna try and he's trying to get this thing away from Dayu so he can move forward. So I think he's gonna try and stab this thing again and hope that he stabs it good enough.
Okay.
So that is 20. Dirty 20.
To hit which one?
The one right in front of me.
The Wisp, yes.
Yeah, the Wisp.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Okay, perfect. So that is 8 plus 2d6, which is another 8. So that's 16 damage on the first attack.
That's the one that was attacking Dayu originally, that you're still attacking the same one? Okay,
Yes.
How much damage did you do?
8 plus 8, 16.
16 damage with a slashing weapon, so okay.
Piercing, yeah.
Piercing, slashing, it's fine either way. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still alive?
Yep.
Alright, he's gonna do a second hit on it.
Okay.
Okay, that is 19 exactly.
Yeah, that just hits.
Alright, come on. 4 plus 7, 11 damage.
Alright, yeah, you are able to kill it.
Cool. I think from that he's just like sprinting forward towards Rev, towards Rev and Nikita.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just rushing forward as fast as he can in this fucking water.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That is Sin's turn. It is now Kazu's turn. Kazu. He's kind of pissed. He's going to hold his sword in one hand, and with his other hand kind of slash at the Will-O-Wisp using Primal Savagery. Oh man, that's some bullshit. Do I have any luck die left? No, I don't. Womp womp. Okay, he misses. That's Kazu's turn. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. Does he get 2? I think they're 2... No, they're attack actions, not spell attack actions. Okay, never mind. So that is his turn. Dayu, it is your turn with Revelation on deck, and you'll take your damage at the top of your turn.
I have a question.
Okay.
So this thing that has Rev, is it a creature or is this just nature?
It looks like a creature.
So my other question is,
in fact, I will show you what it looks like. I will share it on the screen here. Let me I'm just gonna. Boop. That's not. Oh. Let me get rid of that. Sorry. Browser. Okay, this is what it looks like. This big, scary-looking thing that is on the screen right now is what is currently engulfing Revelation.
I see.
So,
I hate this.
How big is it?
It is quite large. It is large.
Quite large. Okay.
It
Now-
is yeah, it is a large plant
Large.
creature. It's
So
large.
this is very important.
Okay.
Because it's large, if I
Mhm.
hit it from a specific side, can Rev avoid damage or like more damage?
You don't know.
I'm so worried because I could really, really hurt Rev, but also help.
You don't know? You're not sure?
Don't know.
You don't know what the fuck this thing is. All you know is that it has your friend. And your friend is being engulfed by its weird planty body.
You know what? I'm just really worried that if I do hurt it, it will hurt Rev, and Rev is technically. Actually, wait. Is Rev like paralyzed? Is like what's the status condition?
Grappled, blinded, restrained.
Oh shit. Then I don't know if they can even. They would be allowed to make the save if they have to make a save, but I'm assuming then it would be in disadvantage, right? It's not like when you're like down and it's like you can't make the roll.
She has to make a save at the start of each of her turns or take damage.
No, if I were to do something like my attack involves the creature making a save, Rev is currently attached to the creature.
Yes.
That means Rev might have to make the save.
It is a possibility, yes.
Yeah, and it's this is me. I'm doing like mental gymnastics here. If I want to do my cool thing, at the risk of really hurting Rev, if Rev can't make the save, you know what I mean? That's my issue. Okay, holy shit. Could I delay my turn until like after Rev's? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, because if Rev has to make a save, then there's a chance that Rev can get out. and if not, then I can take my turn then and peace. Half peace will be had. Manny, you know what I rolled. That's what I'm finding on
Yeah.
YouTube. So that's what my dilemma is.
Okay. Well, oh, I'm trying to read through the rules on this to see if you can attempt to get out of being engulfed. But it doesn't really give a very good chance. It would probably be some kind of check, but first, since it is Rev's turn, because you failed that initial con saving throw, you take 13 bludgeoning damage. You can no longer see. You are blinded at present. You have no idea what's going on other than that you can't see, you can't breathe, which is real bad. You know you can't stay in this thing long. So let's say restrained. Restrained creature becomes 0, can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So I guess in order to get out of being restrained, I would require some kind of strength athletics check. If you wanted to try that at the end of your turn, given that you can't really do anything else.
So is the reason I can't breathe because I'm like being dragged underwater, or because I'm like being dragged into this lad?
You're being absorbed into the body of this thing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's not because, I mean, the water definitely isn't
Yeah.
helping, but it's because it essentially, I rolled insane on my stealth check. and it stealthed up under you to just immediately engulf because you did not notice it.
Could I wild shape?
So that is a great question. Let me look. Because I believe Wild Shape, while it is not technically a spell... let's see. I mean... It would be... I would require some kind of check to see if you can even have the wherewithal to do this, because you are currently being suffocated and blinded and restrained. So I would take some kind of, we'll call it like a concentration check. So I think that's a Constitution, yes. Just straight.
22.
Okay, 22. You can turn into something that is... What do you want to turn into?
So I think that Rev is like engulfed in this thing and can't see and can't breathe and is kind of panicking and is like, did have to go through like druid classes, and so I would like to turn into a crocodile.
What's the size of a crocodile?
Crocodile. Oh, large.
Okay. Can you turn into a... I believe you can turn into a large creature. Let me look at your sheet.
I think that all it is that I can't turn into something with a fly speed. And it's like in the CR.
Sorry. Let's see. God, why is the text on this page so fucking small? Alright. It also does not help that I have a large monitor. Okay. Starting at 2nd level. Well, yeah, because you are a 4th level druid. No flying speed, example crocodile. Yes, so you can be a crocodile. That was not the question. The question was, what size is a crocodile? So let's see. Crocodile. Let's pull up the crocodile stat block. I'm pretty sure it's large.
Yes, I have it pulled up. It is large.
He's a large boy. That's hilarious, and I love it. I am going to say, make a strength check as a crocodile.
I'm gonna use one of my dice rerolls. That's a nat 20 plus 2, 22.
You burst out of this thing, all teeth and tail and scale, and you just, like, immediately just dive into the water. What color are you as a crocodile? Are you normal crocodile color, or are you, like, a different color?
No, it is still absolutely the gray with the, like, shifting light, I guess, beneath the scales now, and the black sclera
You look like
eyes.
Rudy from Ice Age.
Aki coming in hot with the children's movie references every time, without fail. I love it.
I was a child.
I
was watching
listen,
all of the Ice Age.
I am a child. Yeah, teeth and tail and scale. Yes, so you... Oh my god. Yeah, you burst out of this thing with a nat 20. I can't not give it to you. That's fucking incredible. And also, because you are a large creature now. Why? Because, fun fact for the folks at home, shambling mounds can only engulf medium or smaller creatures. So, yeah, you got a little too big for his britches, so to speak. And you have broken out of this. Now that is Rev's turn, because... technically, you shouldn't have had an action, but that is okay. I will allow it because it's cool and fun. So it is now Dayu's turn because you said you were waiting until Revelation had her turn. So feel free to hop in now.
Awesome.
Pun not intended, bunny. Hop.
So, So I'm Dai was waiting very patiently to see if Rev or someone else would do something, and then Rev, like a true gay person, transforms and does crocodile stuff, and then big dive. So Dai takes the card that she was holding in weight, and kind of she gets it ready, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna bestow the tail of the dragon.
Yes.
So you do get your black dragon in the bog, as I so I think for flavor text, it would be amazing if usually I use like with spirits and stuff, but this time around, maybe she could just feel it. Then she drew the card, so she knows what's underneath her, or rather, what's lurking underneath, and it is a corpse. And so she just sort of like in El Dorado, when Settle Khan kind of possesses the Jaguar statue. You see like
So
Dai's
So
eyes
specific.
go, yes, because I fucking, that movie was not good. It didn't have very good themes. But oh shit, it was really fun to watch. A lot. I watched it a lot. I watched it an embarrassing amount of times. Very bad themes. It's a very fucking nice looking movie though. So Dai's eyes go like, they get like real rabbity when there's like no sclera involved and it's just one color, but the color is that green blue shade green that she likes to kind of paint on her face. And the water and ground in general just starts moving and shaking, and just kind of, it'd be hilarious because technically Rev could see it, but like the mythosaur from Mandalorian season 3, just a fucking whole ass dragon skull, I guess, or as undead and decayed as a body can get. A dragon body, especially, can get underwater. Pops up. It can be as big as you want it to be, but it pops up in front of her, in front of everybody. And so each creature in the area needs to make a dexterity saving throw within a 30-foot cone range. That includes the wisps. However, the way my head's seeing it, this creature is large. And I'm, in theory, moving towards it. Like, if I have to move...
the shambling mount?
Yes.
Yes, it is a large. It is a large creature. Yes.
Yeah. So I would like to move towards it to where, as little as this fucking cone does not reach allies, if possible, to dragon breath it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you need to make it. All the creatures in there.
Oh,
need to make a
dexterity.
saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I also
say-
making the save, Mandy?
Yep.
Am I?
Yep.
Right.
I did also just run over there, so me too.
Oh, this one's cocked. I'm gonna reroll it. That's better.
You need to beat a 14.
Okay.
Balls,
I
man.
got a. Let's see. I got
Beat or meat?
Meet or beat. It's a DC 14.
I got
If you
14.
Beats it.
Yeah.
Rolling like butt today. What else is this?
The wisps all succeeded. The shambling mound failed.
I failed.
Okay. And everybody who fails is going to take fire damage equal to 4 rolls of my bardic inspiration dice. So that's 4d6.
All right.
And if you've passed, you take half.
Okay.
That's 17.
17. Okay.
17 points of fire damage.
Are my will-o-wisps immune to fire? They are immune to... Okay. They are resistant to fire, so they actually only take this much. Okay. And what was the total again? The total was 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it possible to tell that they don't take that full fire damage, or is it not visible?
You could use your action to insight it.
Oh, no. Thank
Or
you.
arcane check it. Okay, it's fire damage. So the mound takes... Okay. That's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, you do the thing.
I do the thing.
These things don't really catch fire like you would expect them to, doing something like that.
It's okay. Free hand. Now from just a view point of view here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nikita took full damage. How's Nikita looking?
Oh yeah. How you looking?
One good hit could probably take me down.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I still have movement. I'm gonna run over to you then, and I will cure wounds at 2nd level.
How's Reb doing?
Fine. I get the temp HP from being a crocodile.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Alrighty, that is Dai's turn.
1 second.
Oh,
How
there's
much do you
more?
heal?
Oh, right, you're healing.
Yeah, I'm healing. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm rolling correctly.
Is using your tail not an action?
That it's an action to draw for the tail, and then a
Okay.
bonus action to use what
the
I've
tail.
drawed.
Okay.
And I can keep my what I've drawn
Okay.
up for as long as I want to, or until I draw again.
Mhm.
So that would like eliminate it the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Then instead, that whole turn, bringing up a whole dead ass dragon and stuff, that's my bonus action. And for flavor text purposes, I'd like to keep it up.
Okay.
Yeah, purely for flavor. This shit don't do anything else, but
Yep.
just for flavor text purposes.
Okay.
With other stuff I might be able to do, I'd like to
Okay.
keep it up.
How much did you heal Nikita for?
I healed Nikita for, not ass, thank God. You heal 15.
God.
Awesome.
Thank you, little bunny.
It is now the Shambling Mound's turn. It is going to turn to, let's see. It is going to turn to... Yeah, it's going to turn to Dayu. It's going to slam you with its big arms.
Probably will succeed.
It gets 2 attacks on you.
Will probably succeed.
First one is 13 to hit. I don't think that hits you.
No, it doesn't.
Second
Oh,
attack
thank God.
is a 19 on the die, baby. 26.
Yeah, it'll hit.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
And I can sentinel this guy again.
I am right beside you.
Yes, you can. Give me just a second. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so it does hit you. For that amount. So you're going to use Sentinel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right. Come on. What is up? I don't want to roll digitally ever again after this game.
Maybe refresh your
7.
page. That does not hit. So, no, you don't sentinel it, unfortunately.
Damn it.
But it is about to be your turn. So, that is the Shambling Mound's turn. So, Nikita, it's you, baby.
She's extremely frustrated from not having hit it.
Nikita, then Aurora, then we will take our break.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, she's gonna keep wailing on this thing.
Okay.
All right, come on. 15?
That just hits.
Perfect.
He's a big boy. He's easier to hit than the sprites.
Yeah, for another 10 damage.
10 damage. 10 damage. Okay.
She's huffing and puffing. She's like just out of pure frustration.
Okay, and that is your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is now Aurora's turn. Aurora, a whole lot of shit is happening right now. There was a dragon skeleton that's not gonna stay there after the battle. There is some other stuff, and now there's a giant plant creature that tried to eat Revelation, and then Revelation turned into a crocodile. A lot of shit's happening. A lot's going on.
Aurora, like, goes to do something towards the mound, like, sees Rev burst out in crocodile form, goes, oh, okay. And then turns to look, how many wisps remain nearby? Because I feel like I just got hit by 2.
There are 4 wisps.
Okay, so...
One that is next to Rev and Nikita, one that is next to Kazu, and 2 that have been attacking you.
Okay, so I gotta deal with the ones in front of me, I think.
Yeah, there's 2 in front of you right now.
I'm scared. So I'm going to... Are they within 5 feet, or are they further than 5 feet?
There are... Well, what did you use to... Well, they have to get... Bleh. They have to... I believe they have to touch you in order to use their little shock attack. Yes. So they are within 5 feet of you. They are in melee range of you.
Okay, that does impact what I was going to do. Okay, then I'm just gonna, oh no, that's not gonna work. Sorry. I'm gonna try this. I don't know what will happen because they have done the same thing. But I'm gonna attempt to shocking grasp the one that just attacked me, which is lightning. Oh, that is not good. That is a 9. Definitely doesn't hit.
No, it does not hit.
Yeah, that was ass. Okay. Not liking that, but they're all up in my grill, so I'm just gonna be here and prepared to defend myself. Magically.
Okay, and it is at this point, sorry, I know it's a little bit late, we are going to take a little 10-minute break. Everybody get a snack, get a drink, don't forget to stretch your legs, and we'll see you in 10. Bye. Hello, and we are back, and oh, Spectre Faye, thank you for the resub. I think somebody else subbed. Oh, why do we have a hype train? What is happening? Kate Bashford, thanks for the resub. Honeycomb System, thank you for the resub. And Spectre Faye, I just said Spectre Faye. Thank you. And we're back. Let's turn the battle music back on. Because you are still in initiative. So, we are back at the top of the initiative. We're just gonna hop right back into it. Hey, Rolling with the Nomies. Welcome back. We are going to start with the wisps because we are back at the top of... This is round 3, kiddos. Round 3. So, let's see. The one that is attacking Rev and Nikita is gonna go after Nikita now. That's probably not gonna hit. Let's see. That is... only an 11, so that doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
The one that's fighting Kazuhiko is going to try to hit Kazuhiko. That is a 14, which does not hit Lord Red Fang, so we're going to skip on down. And then there's 2 in front of Aurora. So first one is going to attack Aurora. That is not going to hit, is it?
15.
Nope, does not hit. Second one is going to attack. I rolled the same thing twice, so you're fine. I feel like this is some kind of karma for throwing the Shambling Mound into the fray. Synarch, it is your turn with Kazuhiko and then Dayu on deck.
I think Sin, like, watches the crocodile burst out. Like, he's like half singed on top, half wet on bottom from like taking 8 damage from that like dragon. And I think he's just overwhelmed and like just trying to stab into this shambling mound as hard as he can.
Okay.
To make sure that it doesn't swallow people again.
Okay.
Alright. That is 11 plus 7. 18 to hit?
That hits, yeah.
Alright, so first dagger. 3 plus 5 is 8. Plus, it's surrounded by everyone. 7 more damage.
Okay.
And then second dagger. 18 plus 7, 25. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 more damage.
Okay. Hello, who's that? Distals! Thank you so much for the resub! 2 months in a row, friend. Thank you so much. Looking forward to Gen Con hangout time. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. So you did 8 damage, then 7 damage, then another 6?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So 21 damage total.
Excellent.
Know how big this thing is.
Yes. Okay.
Hope a good amount.
Yeah. It's good. Good-ish. Okay, that is Sin's turn. On to Kazuhiko. Kazuhiko is gonna try his primal savagery again because swinging the sword isn't quite as effective as it could be. Oh yeah, he absolutely fucking obliterates this thing. 2d10. 2d10 poison damage against this thing. Oh, hell yeah. He kills it. He swipes it with his primal savagery and kills it. So now there are only 3. There are 3 will-o-wisps left and the shambling mound. And that is his turn. Dayu. You're up. This thing is trying to kill you and maybe absorb you.
I have a question though, because
Sure.
I did delay my turn last time. Does that change it permanently?
No,
or
no, it does not.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm. Nope, you're in your normal initiative position.
Alyssa knows Pathfinder rules.
Yeah.
Was fully prepared to forever delay my turn.
Nope.
That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, thing wants to kill me.
Yep.
That's not great.
No, it's not great.
That's not great for my health.
It's not great at all. In fact, it's rather bad for your health, I would say.
It is. It is. It is indeed. Gosh, goodness. Just double checking my shit here. Okay. Ooh, there's so much shit that I have. This is also very scary. Okay. I will use my first action once again to spend a bardic inspiration to bestow a tale.
Okay.
It's D12. Oh, that's pretty good. Actually. but I can't take another hit. Realistically, I cannot. Okay. I should heal. So yeah, I'm gonna once again save my card, and I'll send it to you this time around. Do you wanna like pee a little? Like, you wanna laugh?
No.
No?
Yes, I do want to
sure?
laugh. What do you got for me?
This is the one that I call the Jennifer card. But I have a dragon right now, so I'm just gonna give it to the dragon instead. But I just want you to know that this is
That's the Jennifer card. This one is the Jennifer card.
Yeah, if I ever draw it again and I don't have cool narrative flavor text going off already,
it's gonna be Jennifer.
That's the Jennifer card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I love that for me.
It's a hot bitch moment. That's all.
Yeah.
Right? Like, look at what it does.
I see it.
I'm gonna use that's the first action. I'm gonna use a bonus action healing word on myself at level 1 because I need it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to go behind Nikita.
So you are moving out of the range of this creature.
Yeah, and I'm going behind Nikita, so I don't want to leave Nikita at all.
You will be provoking an opportunity attack, which it will take now.
Shit, it does. Maybe I don't want to move in. Fuck.
Are you committing to the bit, or are you?
No, I'm not. No, I didn't. No.
Yes.
No.
If you anytime you move out of the melee range of another creature, unless you are disengaging or using magic in some way, you do provoke opportunity attacks. So it would be able to attack you as you are moving out of its range.
Oh goodness. Yeah, no. Alyssa brings up a good point. I have not played D&D in a long fucking time. And by long time I mean
other than 2 weeks ago?
No, but I mean, like, with attacks of opportunity and stuff. I can't. I thought Pathfinder rules again. My bad. That's okay.
That's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I'm muddling them up a bit because not everyone gets attacks of opportunity. Pathfinder.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. My bad. I do heal. I rolled a 4, so I heal 8.
Okay, so you've healed. Yeah. Are you moving or no?
No.
Okay, you are staying put. Alrighty. It is now Rev's turn with the shambling mound up after that.
Yeah, Revelation.
Croco Rev.
Yes, Revidile.
Revidile
is going to try and chomp the shambling mound.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. 22?
That hits.
Uh, 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And he is grappled.
He's grappled.
The escape DC is 12. But yeah, crocodile bites, grapples the target.
That is correct. That is correct.
Crocodile roll.
Crocodile roll. Yes. Target, and the target is grappled. Crocodile cannot bite another target. Okay. Escape DC 12. Gotcha. Revidile, yeah. Okay, so that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Excellent. It is now the Shambling Mound's turn. The Shambling Mound. Let's see. What is the effect of being grappled? Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from bonus to its speed. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends. Okay, so grappling is different from restraint. When you're restrained, that's where you start getting like disadvantage. Let's see. So until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. So, okay. They're grappled and also restrained. So the restraint is attack rolls have advantage against it, and its attack rolls have disadvantage. That is quite alright. It is going to... It is going to... It's going to try to hit you. It's not very smart. So it is going to try to hit you, even at disadvantage. First roll is a 3. Second roll is an 11, so it does not hit. Second attack. First roll is a nat 20. Second roll is a 6. 6 plus 7.
Fuck, yeah. The armor class is 12 right now.
It does hit you. So you will take 13 bludgeoning damage from that second slam attack.
So
As
that
it
drops,
flails and just whacks you.
so that drops me out of crocodile form. So it's the damage, the extra damage goes to human form. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, cool.
Do I get a sentinel out of this?
Are you still up,
I think.
Rev?
Rev is still up, just no longer a crocodile.
Didn't you just sentinel?
It's
You
at the
can't-
top of the round, isn't it?
It resets at the top. It resets at the top
Of the top of your turn.
at the top of your turn.
My turn. My
Yes.
turn. There we go. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
But didn't you do
Okay.
it before your last turn? Right before?
That's why.
And then
thought.
you took your action?
Yeah,
Every-
because I've been sentineling pretty much right before my own turn. So far.
So it resets on
It
the
resets
end
on-
of that turn that she has right after, or no?
it resets on her turn.
On my
so-
turn. Got it.
After your turn is complete, that is when you can use sentinel again.
So you
Got
have
it.
it.
No, you just used it. You just
No.
used it against.
Oh, I got it.
Didn't you not just
I'm
use it
thinking of it
against
backwards, too.
the shambling mound previously?
Yes, I did, but again. I think I got it now. It's basically after like my turn now, so that's when
Yeah.
when I get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
don't think you have it right now because I think you just did it. Right? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind?
If it's after, if it's
I
not
thought
the
it was-
the top of the round and after my turn, then
Okay.
Yeah,
for
you're right.
this round, I'm just gonna roll that you can't do it yet.
gotcha.
We'll have to keep better track of that moving forward. Okay, so that's the Shambling Mound's turn. Nikita, it is now your turn. So you may attack it if you wish.
Gotcha. All right. So again, I'm gonna go for the shambling man again.
Okay.
11.
Does not hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Do you want to reposition yourself at all? Or are you staying right where you are?
I think I want to stay right where I am because do I still have a wisp actually at my back?
You do.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. It's just going to keep attacking you then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that is your turn. Aurora. You're up.
Okay, I don't like this, but I don't have a lot of options up close here. Let me just read one spell description really quick.
Okay.
If I was to make a ranged attack, because there are things close to me, is it still at disadvantage, or is it just if I'm attacking those things?
It's only if you're attacking things that are right in front of you. So, say there's a bad guy right in front of you. If you used a ranged spell against him, it is at disadvantage. But if you were, even if with somebody in front of you, if you use ranged spell against somebody else, like off to the side, that's not within melee range, that is a normal attack.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to focus instead towards the mound.
Okay.
Is Rev still in contact with it?
Yes, they are grappling each other right now.
But like not
Well-
as a crocodile, as a person?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah, I
dropped out
guess-
of crocodile, so I
oh,
think the
yeah,
bite probably.
It's no longer restrained, yeah. Okay, so yeah. That won't take effect until its turn though.
Okay.
In terms of it being unrestrained.
Okay, then I'll go for just a blast of purpley blue energy towards it with an eldritch blast.
You
which-
have
sorry.
advantage on this attack.
Oh, okay.
All these things are happening simultaneously, so even though Rev is shifting back into human form, the restrained condition is still on it at the moment.
Okay, then it's a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
Exciting. Finally. Damage roll. Oh, that's a 2. Force damage.
Okay.
Wah,
Okay.
wah. But I am going to. Oh no, actually, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. And we are back up to the top of the initiative with the wisps. This one's going to keep attacking Nikita. That's not going to hit. This next one's going. These other two are going to keep attacking you, Aurora. That is a. What is the bonus to this hit? It is. You think I would memorize it by now? Total of 15 to hit. Does that hit you? Yes.
It does, however.
However,
she's gonna shield herself.
Okay.
So, now her AC is 20
Okay. So
until the start of her next turn.
Okay, so it does miss on that attack. The other one is going to attack you. I got a total of 21. So that's 9 lightning damage.
Ouch!
Okay, that is it for the wisps, because there's only those 3 left. Sinark, it is your turn with Kazuhiko on deck, and then Dayu.
How bad does Aurora look, Charmy?
Bloodied.
Okay. I think he takes a moment to shout back at Kazuhiko to protect Aurora while we're engaged with the shambling mound.
Okay.
And just is trying to tear into this thing as because everything seems to be focusing on everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Sin is really afraid of someone getting really hurt.
Yep.
So I think he's just putting all of his anxiety into these hits. 14 plus 7 is 21. I think that hits. The shambling mound.
What was the total?
14 plus 7, 21.
Oh, yeah, absolutely hits. Sorry, you said those numbers so fast that my brain just completely filtered it out.
No worries. So that's the maximum on a d4. 9.
9.
Plus 2d6 with my thing. That's 7. So 16 total on the first hit.
16 damage total?
16 damage total, yes.
Okay.
Because that one had the sneak attack on it.
Okay.
And then that's the 14 again. Plus
Okay.
another 9.
Very good.
Yeah, just not paying attention to anything else, just trying to be the nastiest thing here.
Okay. All right. It is Kazuhiko's turn. Kazuhiko has heard your plea, and he is going to... Well, it's a shame that he has his sword out, or I would have him take out his bow. He is going to... Let's see. What can he do? Yeah, he's going to move over towards Aurora. And he is going to swing his the Giant Slayer longsword at one of these. Actually, you know what? He's not going to do that. He's going to Primal Savagery, because it worked so well last time, at one of the wisps here, because they've already taken damage. That is unfortunate. He whiffs very badly. So that was a nat 1 for Kazuhiko. That sucks. So that's his turn. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say, as part of what he was doing, he is getting ready to switch weapons, and we'll just take care of that on the next round. Dayu, it's your turn with Revelation on deck. Why do you sound so quiet all of a sudden?
Because my throat kind of hurts, and
Oh.
I think I moved my mic a little bit.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Oh, 1 second.
Sniffles.
That's fine. Maybe you'll get more like grizzle out of me or something. Do. Yes, my turn. So how does mound look like? You know, like
It's wounded. It's pretty wounded.
Wounded?
Yeah, it's pretty wounded. Yeah.
Okay. That's about what I need. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bonus action. What is the term again? My bad. I'm blanking on the term. I swear to God, these bestowing and determining, I think D&D Beyond has them switched. Because it makes no sense for the bonus action to be determining.
For the bonus action to be what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost. Help me understand.
I'm a fucking dumbass.
Okay.
I swapped them.
Swapped what?
I swapped them. I swapped
What did you swap?
the action for the bonus action.
For the card
Because
pulls.
I didn't have I had it opened like as it is as a skill set thingy, so I was reading the big long text.
Uh-huh.
But if I go to the action, like the action key thing, and it says bestow the tail, bestowing, actually doing the tail is the action. And
So
to
I was
draw
right. I
the
was
bonus.
right. Ha! Imagine
Yeah.
that.
I had the big thing up. This is our third combat. Leave me alone.
Oh, so okay, more combat. Gotcha. Understood. You're about to have a lot more combat actually regardless, so.
Yeah. We were in the prologue. Like One Piece.
Yes. Now we're in
Alright.
now we're in the real shit.
My bad. I'm gonna stop just reading the very long thing because
Yes.
the long box is always there, so I can jump around to the other ones and look at it, right?
We'll let the last one slide since I didn't fact check you, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
we'll do it right this time.
Okay.
Action.
Action.
I'm going to actually fucking bestow the tail.
Okay.
and with my narrative flavor text of the dragon corpse that I have.
Okay.
It's Tale of the Renowned Duelist. But in this
Yes.
case, we're just gonna pretend that it's the dragon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a melee spell attack against the mound.
Force damage equal to 2 rolls of your bardic inspiration die plus your charisma modifier. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So 2d6 plus your charisma mod.
That's the damage. I still have to make a spell attack.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go to my spell attack to see what the heck that is. Okay, it's a +6. Natural 20.
Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Can we get some crits in chat, y'all?
I don't think I crit in combat before. It's just, well, I mean, like, with y'all. Is your rule just double it?
You double it.
Yeah. Okay, good to know, because I don't want to roll too many things. That's...
Critical hits.
Let me pull out my calculator.
When you score a critical hit, you get to roll extra dice for the damages attack against a target. Roll all of the attack's damage dice twice and add them together. So you can double it or you can do it twice.
Yeah. I'll just do it twice because I like the way it looks.
Then add any relevant modifiers as normal. And to speed up, you can roll all the damage dice at once to make your life easier.
Yeah, I will do that. What's my charisma? My charisma is that, so... Oops, I didn't mean to hit that twice. Oh, my calculator's fucking dying today. All of me is dying today.
Your calculator?
Yeah, because
You mean
you
your
think I
phone?
can do... No.
Oh, wow.
I'm using a calculator desktop.
Wow, the Zoomer is using a real calculator. Holy shit.
It's a desktop app. It's not real.
Okay, never mind. I take it back.
Yeah. I don't need to use I'm using my phone to roll dice, and I'm using the desktop app, so don't make fun of me.
All right. What you got?
26 force damage.
26?
26.
Hold on.
Am I fucking wrong? One second. Yeah, no, I'm not, because that's 4, and then my charisma, and I add that twice. My charisma's a 4, so it's 8. 18 plus 8.
Okay. It's still up.
Oh, damn son. Yeah, the dragon comes at it.
All right.
Mauls it.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good.
Doing very good.
You're doing very good.
I still have bonus action.
Yeah, what bonus actions do you have?
I
Pro
have some
tip.
stuff.
Pro tip, in the actions tab, there is a sub-tab called bonus action, and it will show you what your bonus actions are.
Leave me alone.
I'm just trying to help you. You clearly have sick brain, and I am
I
assisting.
do have sick brain. But my sick brain feels like this is cyberbullying, and you know what? That's okay. I was built for cyberbullying.
You can also filter your spells by bonus action if you wish, by hitting the little funnel icon in the spell tab. If you hit that, you can change casting time to bonus action, and it will show you what your bonus action spells are.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, just makes things easier.
So people are looking spotty, I guess, on the hurt levels.
Yeah, people are looking pretty bad. You bully us all the time. It's true. It's true. Aki gets a taste of her own medicine now.
I don't like medicine. I'm sick though. I actually need medicine. So, like in theory,
Oh my god. Yeah.
in theory, I'm getting what I deserve because I needed to heal. See, guys, bullying works.
Are you healing?
I'm thinking of
I love you, but
Am
speed
I
it up.
allowed to? Yeah, I know. Am I allowed to meta? Okay, I'm gonna metagame for the healing ones. Who is like really fucking needing it?
I mean, outside of metagame, you heard like Sin scream for Kazuhiko to protect Aurora, so
You're right.
he's
Yeah.
concerned about.
For the sake of spell slots, I'm gonna level 1 healing word, Aurora's way. Just ba-ding.
Okay.
And that will be all I do. But
Excellent. Okay. So roll that healing. You can tell Aurora what it is. We're gonna move on to Rev's turn while you figure that out. Rev, go ahead.
Yeah, I think that Rev is like sort of a little shaken to have been thrown out of crocodile form so quickly. They're like physically shaking and still sort of baring their teeth. But they will call down a beam of moonlight onto the shambling boy.
Alrighty.
And so at the start of his turn, he needs to make a con check.
Okay.
And for a bonus action,
Con
I'm just
save,
gonna
right?
Con save, yes.
Mhm.
DC
Okay.
15. And I'm just gonna heal and word myself real quick. Level 1.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Okay, it is now the Shambling Mound's turn. It is going to roll its con save. That's an 11 total, so that's a fail.
Hey!
Roll me your damage.
That is 14 points of radiant damage.
Very good. Let's see where we're at. Close. It's looking pretty hurt. Getting there. Alrighty. So it takes that damage at the start of its turn. Who is near it? Let's see. Nikita, Revelation, and Dayu. Let me roll to see who we get.
I am also there.
You are also there. Even better. I'll roll a d4. That's cocked. That's a 4. We'll say that's Synarch because he just got there. Going to slam attack you. That is a total of 14 to hit. Does that hit you?
15 is my AC.
Okay, so
Looking for
second
a lucky
attack.
15.
Second attack is a 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
hits.
Actually, it's more than that. It is 18 to hit. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong number. So you take 13 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
from the slam attack as it, kind of rears back and whips its arm at you.
Sin does not look good. He barely hangs on.
Yeah, that is its turn. And now it is Nikita's turn with Aurora on deck.
Hi, it me. Okay. So, this little shit's still on my back.
Yep,
the wisp?
it's been zapping you because you've been ignoring it.
Yeah. I'm gonna I feel like after like dodging the last few, she's gonna be like frustrated, especially after not hitting a lot of like her things. She's just gonna turn around and just slash at
You're
it.
gonna turn around. You're not gonna use your tail.
I don't know if I can attack with my tail.
Yes,
Can
you
I do that?
yes you
Hold on.
can. You absolutely can.
I've been looking at the bonus action of it this whole freaking time.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I'm gonna hit my tail. Shh. Sorry, the reaction. I'm gonna hit it with my tail. Screw it. Why not?
Oh, sweetheart.
I kind of wanted to go for the thing, but screw it. I'm gonna hit it. Hopefully. Hey, 15 plus 5, 20. Let's go.
Okay. With a dirty 20, you absolutely hit the will-o-wisp. Roll your damage.
Yes, for the tail.
Are you at the level
Yeah, it's
where
just
it's
gonna-
considered a magic weapon yet? No, you're not. No, you're not.
For 8 damage. Wait, no, I lied. That's an 8 on the die. Plus 3. No.
It's a
Yes, 11.
What did you roll again?
It was a 1d8 for my tail.
Oh, I'm looking at it. Yes, 11 total. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is actually okay. Yeah.
It's piercing.
Yes, I know. Sadly, you're not at the level where your tail attack is considered magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
We take those. We take those.
You do some damage.
Woohoo!
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn? I don't think you have
feel like
anything else.
Yeah, I feel like with my movement, I really wouldn't mind because I could still like essentially take the attacks from this little ship behind me anyway, which I would prefer.
Okay.
So,
Aurora. You are there. Kazuhiko is at your side, and there are two little wisps. You, as a reminder, in terms of actions you can take, you can disengage to get away from these things. If you don't feel like dying today.
True. Yes.
You can stand your ground, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess I'm weighing the options of Aurora looking like a bitch in front of Kazuhiko versus self-preservation.
Okay, alright.
So I'm just gonna really quickly say she goes with the wiser option of self-preservation and does disengage.
Okay.
And if there's a way for her to like step 10 feet behind Kazuhiko but not too far away.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
That is your action.
Yeah, I don't think I have any good bonus actions to use. Just double checking. No. So that is Aurora.
Okay. And we are back up to the top of initiative. It is the Wisps' turn. The Wisps are going to keep doing what they're doing. I'm going to hit Nikita first. It's a nat 20. A total of 24 to hit. So that's going to be. Sorry, what?
Wait.
What?
Could I
Wait,
technically
what?
use the reaction for the tail? It says if a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you could use your reaction to swipe your tail, roll d8, and apply that to your AC.
I mean, it is a natural 20, so it's
True.
still going to hit you.
True.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at this. It's been a while since I've seen this. I
also don't want to like kill your opportunity to zap my ass, so I mean, there's that too.
Let's see. Cast a simple melee weapon for you, blah blah blah. Tailing roll, lashing tail. 10. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction to swipe your tail and roll a d8, applying a bonus to your AC equal to the number rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss you. I mean, even if you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Let's see. Even if you roll an 8, I would still hit you.
Okay.
So you can do it, but I'll still hit you because I got a 24. And 16 plus 8 is 24, so I will still hit you regardless.
That's fair, that's fair.
Okay, so, alrighty, let me roll my damage. That's 4d8.
Ugh.
Okay.
Rollo.
Okay, so that's 14 plus a total of 18 lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, that is that Wisp's turn. The ones that were attacking Aurora are going to attack Kazuhiko now. That one does not hit. The other one got a 19 plus 4. Yep, that hits him. And he takes. Oh, that's pretty good. He takes 11 lightning damage on this one. Oof. Your boy's still standing strong. He's alright. That is the Wisp's turn. And now it is Sinark's turn. Kazuhiko on deck.
Yeah, I think Sin is not feeling good, but I think he's more worried about everyone else. So he's just digging his blades into this shambling mound, trying to like tear through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some dagger work, baby.
Let's go.
15.
That does hit, yes. 15 is your target number for the AC.
Okay, cool.
Bloop.
Not you, Google. Fuck off.
Sorry, I'm deleting that. It should be gone in a moment.
What?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
2 plus 7. 2 plus 5, which is 7. Not 2 plus 7. And then the sneak attack, because everyone's surrounding this thing, is 12!
You did... Hold on. Slow down a little bit. You did 7 damage.
Plus 12, so 19 damage to this thing with my first attack.
Hold, please. Hey, Sen.
Yeah?
How do you want to do this?
I literally think that Sin... Because it's a plant, because it's a shambling mass. I think the way that Sin has been cutting into this thing, it's almost been cutting through it. So with this dagger, with this next dagger attack, like he sort of just like slashes through, and like almost comes through this creature, looks up with like all the plant detritus on him when he's taken this much damage, and he's gonna use a second attack to like throw his dagger into like at the will-o-wisp that's still up and attacking Nikita.
Okay. So make your attack against that will-o-wisp.
Yeah, I need a 12 or better to hit it. I really don't want to miss. That's a 19.
That hits.
And it's 7 damage, which piercing, so I guess it's like 3 or 4.
This is the one that is attacking Nikita?
Nikita, yes.
You said it was 7 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Hold, please. It's still alive.
Okay, I was about to be like, I can't take that much credit.
Nope, it's still alive. Doesn't help that
Yeah.
you guys don't have magical weapons.
Yeah, it's so sad, but hey, that just makes it like more, you know.
It's a good,
more
compelling
touching-
story reason to go magic weapon hunting.
For real, Jesus.
Throw some croutons on the shambling mound. Oh my
That's so fucking funny.
He's making salad. Okay, that's Sin. It's Kazu's turn. Kazuhiko is going to... I forget. I'm blanking on the rules for switching weapons. I think it's an action.
It's an action if you don't drop the weapon.
Yeah, there's
But
no
if
way
you-
there's no way he's gonna drop the giant slayer sword in the fucking bog.
That's fair.
That's the thing. Switching weapons. Oh, this is creating monsters. Just kidding. That's hilarious. Interesting. You know what's funny? When I look up switching weapons in D&D Beyond, it gives you nothing about characters switching weapons, only monsters. Okay,
Wild.
well, you know what? We're gonna call it, I'm gonna say... It's shallow enough that you can stand here. He is going to shove the sword into the ground, so technically dropping it, I guess, so that he doesn't lose it, and is going to draw his bow, and he is going to, because he is in melee range with the two wisps that are in front of him, but he's not in melee range with the one that's attacking Nikita. So he is going to draw his bow. He's actually going to do two things. He is going to cast Hail of Thorns on his arrows. And then he will, he is going to let fly, let's see, with the longbow. I'm gonna say +6 to hit. Oh, that's super good. Oh yeah, he absolutely fucking hits. That's my boy. And he is going to use the Hail of Thorns because the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. He is positioning his attack so that it does not affect you guys. So it's an additional 1d10 piercing damage. So he is going to... You guys don't have to make saving throws. None of you do. He is going to roll his damage for the arrow. It's 1d8 plus 3. That's 5 he does. And then the d10. Does it have to make a save for that? Dexterity saving throw. So it is going to... That's cocked. Oh, man. Did it succeed? Yes. Yes, it did. Half as much of the 1d10 piercing damage, so... Okay, he takes 5. He takes another 5. He does 10 damage to it. Effectively... He kills it. Actually, yay. So the wisp that was behind you, Nikita, is no more. You see, like, behind you, just a hail of thorns come down. Like, you see the arrow thunk through this thing, and then just thorns just raining down on top of it. So that is Kazu's turn. Actually, that's his first attack. His second attack, he is going to choose to take disadvantage to shoot at one of the ones in front of him. First roll's an 8. Second roll is a 17. So 8 plus 6. Not enough to hit the will-o-wisps, unfortunately. That is okay. And that's his turn. It is Dai's turn with Rev on deck.
Could you please tell me what... Is it just one more wisp? Or is it 2?
There's 2.
2. And like, how close in proximity to...
How close are they to you? How close do you want them to be?
Well, in retrospect, I was a part of the of the shearing brigade as we were attacking a full-on plant. So there was a wisp, but I think that one died.
Yep.
That was like by Nikita, right? So that one's dead.
That one's dead. The 2 that were attacking Aurora are still alive.
Still alive, and in theory they're somewhat ways away.
They're in front of
me.
Kazuhiko right now.
Okay.
Because Aurora disengaged to get distance between her and the other ones.
There's so much shit. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Running out of spell slots to heal you fuckers. So, I'm gonna bonus action again. Expend the bardic inspiration to determine a fucking tale, and I hope it's a specific one. And if it's not, well, we'll yeah. Even when I'm sick, I'm a god.
What are you doing now?
The bonus action to determine the tale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I got the one that I wanted. I got the one I was like eyeing.
Oh, did you send it to me?
I did.
Oh, yes. Oh, very good.
It's so fucking great. Okay, so
Yes.
I think action. Sin's right there. I'm gonna hold on to this one because it's a freebie now, essentially, and I can hold on to it. And I'm gonna use my movement to get to Sin, and then I'm gonna use my action to heal Sin, cure wounds, level 2, because Sin was real bad.
Okay.
And that will be my full turn. But I have the card that I want.
Yes, you do.
So that makes my job so much easier. And Sin, you'll heal for 15. Yeah, 15. And I'm done.
Thank you.
Okay. Revelation is your turn with Nikita on deck.
So can I position the moonbeam such that it hits both the wisps
Oh, yeah.
without hitting? Okay, without hitting Aurora. Perfect.
Aurora's further back. It's really Kazuhiko if you care enough to not
I mean,
hit him.
if I can do it without hitting him, that's great.
You can do it
Okay.
without hitting him, yes.
Okay, I'll do it without hitting him, I guess.
Okay. I guess. he's only your guide through this horrible, horrible place in which you are already suffering. No big deal.
Well, yeah, if we had just turned around, we wouldn't have to deal with this.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I will
love
shift
it.
my moonbeam
I love
as
the
my
hubris.
action. And I will bonus action. Which of my compatriots looks the worst?
Touche, but also how dare you. So you're moving the moonbeam onto these wisps, and what else are you doing?
I want to bonus action healing word, but who looks the worst out of everyone?
Probably Sin.
Sin still? Okay. then I will healing word at Sin.
Oh my god. I was half expecting them to say, I will not heal anybody, because fuck that guy. I half expected you to be like, you know what? I'm not going to heal Sin.
Sin has done nothing wrong.
But he hasn't done enough right. So
Oh, shit. Oh.
that is 7 health back. I think that it sort of washes over you like icy hot, sort of hot and cold prickles. But yeah, that is my turn.
No, you're supposed to say Vicks Vapor Rub.
Don't even
For the
knock
Latin
Vicks-
people in chat.
No,
it's
for the
Vicks.
Asians too.
Oh, the
What do you
Asians
think
too?
I'm doing right now? There's Vicks on my feet.
Vicks on your feet
Listen,
is how you stop
have to
coughing
put
while
Vicks
you're
on the bottom
sleeping.
of your feet. That's how you get better
True.
faster.
Wait, is it just people of color who use Vicks? It's not just a Latin thing? I thought it was like stereotypically a Latin
My
thing because I mean,
grandma
no.
gave
same.
it to me in my mouth. Like it's
I
not-
always
my
keep
God.
Vicks. Listen, I
My-
always keep Vicks
I-
in stock.
oh,
Their
yeah.
name is Vic.
No, Vicks Vapor Rub. I made a joke.
Vapor Rub.
I made a joke today to my dad. And I was like, "Look at us using an old Filipino tradition because, like, I grew up with Filipinos." And then my dad whipped his hand and went, "The Chinese homestead." So we all use it, okay?
Okay, okay. I take it back. It's not just Latin people who claim Vicks Vapor Rub. It is all BIPOC individuals. All right, so okay. It's so fucking off track. It washes over you, the healing like icy hot / Vicks Vapor Rub.
Perfect.
+3 to your Vapor Rub.
That is my turn.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh god. Nikita, it's your turn with Aurora on deck. No man! Oh my god! Welcome to the party of 40 bars of wheat beans raiding the
Hello.
channel. Hello. Vapo Raid. Can I get a shout out for No Man? No Man, how are ya? I hope you had a wonderful stream. We are in the middle of cracking jokes in the middle of a combat that seems to be never ending. There are but 2 will-o-wisps left. They destroyed a shambling mound in the middle of the swamp. That is the scene that we are looking at right now. This is not the battle map, but this is where they are. It is raining, it is stormy, it is scary. I have brought unhinged mushroom energy, please. Give it all to me. I want it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Awesome
let's hop right
movie,
back
No
into
Man's
it. Welcome
Land.
in, everybody. Make yourselves nice and cozy. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for trusting us with your community. Let's play some D&D. Nikita, it is you
I
and then
have
Aurora.
a question.
Yes, what you got?
All right, what is the rule for switching out weapons in combat?
You can drop it and switch for a free action, or you can take an action to switch.
Mayhaps not. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. I think she's just gonna commit to the bit at this point, and she's just
Oh
gonna.
my god,
try to...
Distals! Distals,
Okay.
thank you for raiding with the party at 21
People
sweet
are coming in
beans!
for the end of this combat.
What is up, Distals crew? What is up? You are here for the end of a very intense combat in which we were just
Oh my
making
God.
jokes about Vicks Vapor Rub. It's great. Followed immediately by a raid
Hi,
from No
Vapor
Man.
Rub.
Thank you so much for all these raids all at once. Holy shit, I can't even. Thank you so much. Okay, so Nikita, please continue before I lose my mind.
It's fine. I'm like hoping that now with the all the energy now with with the viewers that we have and all the raids that maybe I get to roll and hit something. So I'm like,
You know what? You know what?
hoping-
What are you gonna try to hit? Are you gonna try to hit one of the wisps that's in front of Kazuhiko?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know
yeah,
what?
Why not?
I'll give you advantage.
No way.
I give you advantage. You know why? Because your turn got interrupted thrice. Not once, not twice, but thrice.
No worries, but thank you. I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get, please, God. Okay. It's gotten to a point. All right. She's gonna swing her sword and slash down at this little light thing that she's so pissed at this point. Please, God.
Please roll so well. Oh no, that does not sound good. Oh
okay,
my god.
okay. I rolled a 4 at first, but I just rolled a 14 for a 19 just
Okay,
now.
19 absolutely
That's
hits.
enough to hit.
That is enough to hit. That is the exact armor class of the Will-O-Wisp. Please roll your damage. Are you using
Thank
are you
God.
using the moon touch sword or are you using your regular sword?
I'm using my regular sword, which
Okay.
is why I was asking about switching the weapons,
Yeah.
because I didn't think.
Okay.
That's fine.
All
Let
right.
me see.
Let's do the
I
thing.
am okay. I hit with 14 damage on this dumb thing.
Wow, very good.
Dumb beat of light.
Unfortunately, it is still alive because you don't have a magical weapon.
If she could strangle the air in front of it, she would. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, moving on to Aurora.
Haven't
Kazuhiko just
seen-
did magic in front of you. That was fucking wild. You've never seen him do that before.
Having seen what just happened, and like Kazu like took damage, like stood in between her and danger, listened to Sin, did a bunch of cool stuff. Aurora ain't done shit except like one piddly little hit, and so she's feeling really self-conscious. She's gonna gather together a ball of energy that's like a swirling mass and attempt a chaos bolt at one of the remaining wisps. Okay, that is a 22. Yeah, 22 to hit.
That absolutely
Okay.
hits.
So
Megamurph,
let's
thank
see
you for
what
the 100
happens
biddies.
here.
Who is that luck dice for? You can gift that to either myself, the Dungeon Master, or any one of these players.
Let me see.
Not the.
Not
don't
the
say.
DM.
Don't say not the DM. I don't have any luck die. I don't have any luck
choose
die.
the
You choose the
DM.
DM. Thank you, Megamurph. Thank you so much for that luck die. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Sorry.
Suck it, PCs.
Wow. Well, how
Suck
dare
it.
you? In return, I'm going to do some thunder damage with this chaos bolt.
I'm going to use it on Kazuhiko. You know I will.
That's fair.
Okay, good.
Oh,
You needed one.
Distals, who's that for? I know the answer. I just want to hear it.
You like things like
Is that luck die for me, Distals? Is it? Is it? I mean, you could gift it to a player, I suppose. Yes! He said sure. I'm taking it as a yes. You were after the train. I see, I see. Thank you so much for the hype trade, everybody. So, 22 to hit, absolutely hits. What was your damage?
14 thunder damage.
14 thunder damage. That is an important distinction. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
The
The chaos came out in like a purple sonic energy boom.
And how much damage was it again? 14?
14.
14, so take 7. Okay.
Oh, rude. Well, could have been worse.
resistance against
They're
thunder, too?
they're resistant to a lot.
Grimbus.
Thus the chaos.
Okay.
That is action, cannot use bonus action, doesn't hop, so that is yeah, that's Aurora's turn.
Alrighty. We are back up to the top of the initiative. The 2 wisps are still kicking. These are like the hardest things to kill. They hate on
Con save,
everything.
please.
Shit in the world.
It's so fucking true. It's so for real though. Okay, so wisp number 1 is gonna go after. Actually, I think they're going to.
Can I get a
Both
con
of
save for the moonbeam first?
Oh yes, con save.
From both
Thank
of
you,
them?
thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is the first one got a 6. The second one got a 5.
Okay. 13 radiant to both of them.
Let's see. Are we resistant to radiant? Are we resistant? Are we? No, we are not. You said it was 13? 13?
Yes, correct.
Okay. That is... No way. No way, that's not right. There we go. I was doing the math wrong. One of them is dead, and one of them is still alive. So you killed one of them with that. So the one that is still standing is going to attack Kazuhiko. That fell out of my dice tray. I'm not going to count it. I didn't even look at what the result was. 7 plus 4...
11.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. Kazuhiko's AC is 16, so that's a no. That's a big ol' N-O. So that is the wisps. Sin, it is your turn with Kazuhiko on deck, and then Dayu.
Sin is
One
Sin
enemy
is-
left. One.
Yeah, Sin is renewed.
Sin looks at Rev, and there is all the look of a man who wants to kiss Rev right now. And Dayu, both
Valid.
of them sort of like brought him back from like almost falling on his feet. But he turns and he's like moving with determination to like stab his remaining dagger into this thing. And he only has one dagger now because he threw the other one.
Yeah.
It's in the bog. It's
Yep,
gone.
It's gone.
That is a natural 20.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! All right.
So 3, 2, plus 10, and then roll the sneak attack dice too.
Yep.
That's
Roll
15
all the things.
plus 8, plus 6. So I think that's 29 damage.
Even if I have it, you killed it.
Yeah.
Dead. Excellent. We are now out of combat.
Thank God. Not for being out of combat, but for that little shit dying.
Yeah, I think I don't know if Rev has dropped their moonlight right now, but like Sin soaked in moonlight as this light dissipates as he like stabs it with a dagger. I think he looks around at everyone, and I think he just puts the dagger away. And I think Aurora's the closest, and Charmy, if it's okay, like Sin walks over and like grabs you really close, and he's like, "You all right? You okay?"
Aurora will like, she's shaking a little bit, so she'll like hug back and kind of cling to Sin for a moment, and just kind of go, "Yeah, I think so."
And it's just like a pat, and then it's like looking over at Kazuhiko, and I think like he just reaches out to try and grab the front of Kazuhiko's, like just to check on him too. That's okay. Like he reaches out and he like touches his face even, and it's just like, "You all right?"
I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you all right? You don't look so good.
I feel a little bit better.
Well, that's good.
My vision was blurring at one point. And he just looks back at the other three, and I think he just starts sloshing through the water if no one is stopping this like anxious, frantic man.
I think Kazu would try to stop you and say, "Hold on a second. Let me help you. You're freaking out. Just breathe for a second, okay?"
I've never seen something like that big thing.
Now, do you all understand why I was emphasizing how important it was to be prepared? This is not even the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. And he is going to, if it's okay with you, he's going to hook his arm under your arms to kind of help you like stand up straight, since you're pretty wounded. He says, "Let's find somewhere to rest."
Wait,
I'd like to throw in. Oh, go ahead.
I gotta do, and I just gesture to the whole ass dragon that's still there. It's barely there. I have to put it back. I have to drop it in order to use my other thing. But I don't just want to drop it and it's like a shambling corpse and it just falls in. Dai's gonna put it back respectfully. Let it kind of sink. Quietly. And hopefully the spirit can fizzle out and fly away now. It's free. But, you know, letting the body just go back into the bog.
I don't know why or how, but chat's talking about peeing in the swamp, and I'm here for it, I guess. I'm here for the unhinged energy. I love it.
This was just a warm-up.
I just look over at chat and I just say, "Who pee-peed?"
We were all over this bog. You know.
So I will say, as you are, since we are, well, we're getting up on time here. Let's wrap up with an interesting scene. You all I'm just going to group you all together. You trudge further and further into this bog until you come upon an interesting sight. You are standing in front of a gate. It is glowing ever so faintly. It is made of stones and has interesting designs all over it. And there seem to be bluish white crystals growing from it.
Are we meant to react right now, or are we waiting?
This is what you see in front of you.
Okay. Yeah. There's no sense of. Sin just says like, "What the fuck is that now?"
Do I know what it is?
No, you don't.
No, it's just a mysterious gate.
Kazuhiko will look at you and say, there are some things like this in the swamp here. Don't quite know what they are. They look to be magical, at least in appearance. But other than that, not really sure. Some of them have runes on them, some of them don't. Some of them are lit, some of them are not. The gate that you are standing in front of right now is pulsing with like this bluish white light. Not on. Actually, you know what? Everybody, roll me a intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence check, not a save.
Oh,
See if you can recall.
That's +0. That's 19.
I'm tired of rolling.
That's
I'm so sorry, Mari.
Who got a 17 or higher?
Nope, I got a 12 because I'm rolling at -1.
I assume Mari did not get higher than 17. No?
Guess me.
I got a 3.
Okay. Synarch. This light reminds you of the light you saw at the gate when you were leaving the Vale.
I think there's something. Sin has, like, as we have walked after looking for a place to rest, Sin has been flitting between everyone, being like, "Are you okay?" Everything. He's just been like, he has been trying to put his anxious energy into anything but thinking about what just happened, and so now he's looking at this and he's just like, some of this bitterness fades away, and he looks at it and he's just like, this is like the gate back home. Like when we left the Vale, this light. It's just like it.
Does it have runes on it, this one?
Does what have runes on it?
The gate.
The gate? Yes.
And
the
doesn't-
designs that you see on the screen are what you see in front of you. There's also an owl sitting up on top of the gate. It's just kind of sitting there, chilling.
So the gate at the Vale had druidic runes. Are these also in druidic?
They do not appear to be a language. Not one that you recognize, anyway.
I think that Rev will sort of stand back and maybe spend a little time while everyone else is investigating, like just copying them down into a book as best she can.
Okay.
So we are close, quote unquote close, to Hallowgate, which means we're getting, in theory, close to all the undead, ghosty, spirity stuff.
Mm-hmm.
could I maybe vibe check if this is at all in relation to any of that? Because I know it's if it's like the gate, I'm wondering if it's like a portal or something, or if it's hiding something.
If you are trying to determine the hidden nature of this thing, I would take an investigation check. I would want to know if you're going to touch it, look at it, climb on it. You know, what are you doing to discern what this thing does? Or, alternatively, if you are wanting to understand if you've ever heard of something like this in your studies, for example, a history check.
They would both be the same. Never mind. Just because I was hoping to use a different stat then.
Okay.
Than intelligence.
Well, what stat are you looking to use?
Like maybe wisdom. Which is intelligence adjacent.
Let's see. It'd help if I didn't close your character sheet. Jesus fucking Christ. There we go. So are you thinking no, it wouldn't be wisdom. No, because your wisdom stats, insight, medicine, perception, survival, they don't apply here.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was hoping to find like an angle to work, but I think it's a little out of Dayu's depth.
Okay. All right. That's fine. So do you just move on? Do you guys keep staring at it? Do you try to do anything? There is some solid land off to the east of you. Looks like you might be able to camp there. Or at least rest briefly before you continue on.
Not to make any drastic requests, and you can see that she's kind of like, while we're standing here, she's kind of like hunched over on her knees a little bit, and her hair is like up a little bit from getting shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Before we touch anything, can I please get a little something, because I feel like shit. And I'm worried that if we touch something again, we might fight again or something. I don't know. Just full disclosure, not doing great.
Do you think it's safe to rest nearby this thing, and maybe we can look at it when we're feeling a little bit less haggard?
Are you asking Kazuhiko that?
Yeah.
He will say, I mean, I've never seen any of these do anything before, so I imagine it's fine.
While people are having this conversation, I think Sin's been staring at this owl.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he takes out, like, treats that were specifically made for Bougie, because they're, like, a little meaty. Listen, Sin made these so he can do what he wants with them.
Okay.
But I think he puts his arm out, the one that has like a greave on it, so he doesn't get torn up. I think he calls the owl like, "Hey, hungry?"
You ask the owl if it's hungry.
Yeah. I'm holding out a meat treat.
It kind of opens one eye and looks down at you. Whew.
It's alright. Won't hurt you.
It kind of tilts its head a little bit and just looks impassively at you. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Actually, not persuasion. Animal handling.
I don't think I have animal handling. That is an 18.
It kind of, it regards you for a moment, and it will swoop down at you, snatch the treat out of your hand, and then flutter back up to its perch on top of the gate. And
What's our roll for not flinching?
It will eat the... Actually, you take... That's a great point. You take 2 points of piercing damage from its snatching, using its claws to snatch its talons rather, to snatch the food out of your hand.
You know how fucking funny it would have been that I didn't get healed? I would have dropped from that shit. Oh god.
You're in the big leagues now, baby.
Yeah, I think he hisses and he's just like, okay, don't do that again. Sorry. Yes. Aki.
Actually, something I can do, and I think makes sense. Do I know of any, like, maybe deities or something that have like an owl as their
Symbol
representative? I'll take anything like that.
You know what? I'll take a religion check. See if you can recall.
Let's go, baby. 15. Yeah.
You recall. Let's see, where is it? Give me a second. You recall that. Where the fuck did it go? It is not precisely a symbol of a deity. But you know that symbols that are associated with Ita, the huntress, include an arrow-struck bird or a deer with large antlers, but because she is oriented to nature, just about any animal could be a symbol of Ita, typically speaking. But that doesn't give you any insight as to whether or not this particular owl who is just hanging out on top of this gate has anything to do with the gods.
Alright, now that I know this, I know we travel with the druid, so I'm gonna look at Rev and be like, can you talk to owls?
I love this so much.
Rev looks at you, still slightly shaking from combat, but with the utmost disdain. Why would I bother doing that?
Owl could know something.
While you're having this conversation, the owl flies away.
So do we want to rest then?
Yes, I think we should rest.
Yeah.
Please.
Wherever you think is good.
There will be a better place for us to rest tomorrow, but for tonight, or for today, over here should be fine enough. And you all will get scooted over here. Boop. Ta-da. On a little bit of solid land, you're able to rest, set up guard rotation and all that fun stuff. And that is a good place to end it for tonight, because we did go up on time this time around due to the long combat. Sorry about that. So let's go raid. Let's see, who are we raiding? Who can we raid? Let's see. Looks like Perception Studio is streaming. Let's go say hi to them. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Perception Studio. Please join us in this raid, and we go hang out with the Perception Studio crew. Let's see. You can tune in back on this channel Friday evening, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for Dungeons and Dinglings. We are getting into the thick of it. They are in the depths of the Citadel, the headquarters of the Red Wizards in Thay. So there's a lot of action, a lot of traps and things and stuff. And also, this Thursday on the Guild Superior channel, you can catch me playing our finale of the Shadowrun in the Blood mini series. I play Candy. She is a decker, which is basically a netrunner, and things are explosive right now, quite literally. So definitely tune in for that. And on this upcoming Tuesday over on Magi RPG, we will return with Rise of the Conduit, and continuing season 2 of that. So yeah, tune in, hang out, and follow the social things. I don't know. Check it out. Join our Discord if you want to hang out. And with that, we're going to initiate the raid before we lose it. So bye, everybody. See you next time.